Hello, everybody. Let me turn this shit off. I'm wolfing down a protein bar. I just finished doing a workout because I felt so much like a waste of life yesterday. Me and Neil drank and ate hot dogs all day, and I woke up late, and I felt like such a waste of life that I had to do a double workout. And I can't even breathe because I literally just finished, and I was like, I gotta at least eat a protein bar before I die. And there's Neil right there. Hello, Neil. I did a double workout to make up for all the hot dogs and beer we drank yesterday. Hello. I'll say hi to everybody in a minute. I was like, if I don't have a protein bar, then I can't drink this whole bottle. But I'm gonna drink this whole bottle if I could eat a protein bar. I'm not gonna drink the whole bottle, but I'm gonna have a couple shots. Northern Lion, Colvin, Tealbird. I did see Colvin had the right timestamp. I did. Don't forget. I saw. I think it was Clever. Had it right if it was after the break, but I left 10 minutes at the end of the YouTube video before the break after Caleb's story. So the timestamp is correct. Colvin's was right, but I had paused it and then watched them say, that was a happy story, Caleb. So we're going to do 2-1-25 just because that's all that happened in those 5 seconds. Bro, I'm shot. I tried to lift today. Worst idea ever. I had the advantage because Neil did wake up early. And, well, I also drank, like after I dropped Neil off, I went home and continued to drink till like 3 in the morning. Neil told me he went to sleep at midnight, but got up at 7 a.m. I didn't get up till like 10:30. I slept in. It was raining, so my job canceled this morning. Thank God for that. So I basically didn't have to really do much. I had to like do my, usual errands, but I was able to sleep till like 10:30, which was a treat because me and Neil watched Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes with previews. It was over 3 hours. With previews, over 3 hour movie, but I enjoyed it. Me and Neil both enjoyed it, I think. I would say it was up there. My favorite is probably Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Probably next would be War, and then Rise. I don't know. Actually, Kingdom I might like Kingdom better than Rise, which means Rise, which was the first one in the saga, is probably my least favorite, but I even enjoyed that one. I didn't hate any of them. What would you say, Neil? I would say Kingdom was either second, or I would put it up there with either second or third in the 4 movies of the new saga. I think Dawn is my favorite, though, because Gary Oldman was in it, and I just love me some Gary Oldman. Woody Harrelson was in the third one, and I love Woody Harrelson, too, but I feel like he was too much like a psychotic lunatic. It was almost like I got his plight, but I also was like, you're too fucking crazy. Gary Oldman had a purpose, and he was right, because Koba, I don't want to spoil it for people because I'm going on a rant now, but Koba was wrong, and basically the apes turned on the humans first, and Gary Oldman was just doing what he thought he had to do to save the human race, and I respect it. Whereas Woody Harrelson was doing what he thought he had to do, but he was also a psychopath. So, yeah, Gary is the GOAT. Gary Oldman is amazing. My whole life, he's been around. Leon the Professional. He was in Fifth Element. He was in freaking Dark Knight or the whole Batman trilogy. Gary Oldman's in everything. Gary Oldman is fantastic. Neil would put it 2, 4, 3, 1. That's honestly that's not too far off for me. I have to think about 4 and 3. I honestly, now that I actually might put 4 second, because as much as I like Woody Harrelson, I feel like he was too unpredictably wacky, almost to a fault. I honestly might put 4 second, but I think I agree with Neil. I think it'd be 2, 4, 3, 1 for me too. I'm almost done eating, and then we're gonna start. I'm sorry that I'm eating on camera. I see people eat on camera all the time. I'm usually against it because I feel like you hear me chewing and it's rude. But in this circumstance, I was like, I could either eat this and make you guys wait another 10 minutes or have you watch me eat it. Him is Dracula. Very good. Yes, that's right. He was Dracula. Gary is my one true Dracula. Don't give a shit about book accurate. Yes, I always forget that one because I didn't see that one till later in life. I didn't see that, like the Gary Oldman one you're talking. What was that? Was that, was that Bram Stoker's? I can't remember which one that was. But I didn't see that for a while. Alright. Other than that, I have this to drink. I have one mom's water. I only had one left. My goal today is to drink most of my liquor and then take a week off. I'm not allowed to buy anymore. I told Neil I was going through like a case of these a day because they're so easy to drink. I was like, I gotta punish myself and not drink for a week. Yeah, Bram Stoker. Bram Stoker. This I bought for my ex-girlfriend who was hanging out with me. She's a huge fan of Fireball. I'm not the biggest fan, but this is all I have left. So I'm going to put a dent in this. Maybe we'll have like a quarter bottle during the next 2 hours because all I have is one of these, like I said. So I'm going to take a couple shots of this, finish this off, and then I'm saving the rest for the next visit, whenever the heck that'll be. She usually comes around every month or so. I was telling Neil, usually like once a month or once every other month I get a visit. And I want to have some of that in case I'm shocked with a visit out of the blue. Because like usually that's how it happens. She'll just be like, hey, I'm in the area. Can I come over? And I want to make sure I have Fireball. So, this is just vitamin water. All right. I did see nothing else. I don't know. I was going to say something, but it wasn't related to this, and I just realized. So it's unimportant. All right, everybody like and subscribe. We're almost to 20 likes. I'm going to put up my other like because I didn't do it yet. Now that I post these early, boop, boop, boop. I'm just going to log in. I'm going to put up my other like, and then we'll start. It's not even 6 o'clock yet. We're going to hit it right on time. Let me breathe for a second. Also, why I didn't change my shirt is because if I put on a t-shirt right now, I would sweat through it. I would die. Both of my likes are in. Everybody like. We're up to 20 now. I can't put my other like up yet because I was logged in. So I have to wait like a couple minutes or else it won't count. I feel like it won't count if I do it too soon. So, just to recap, if you didn't see the YouTube video, we saved 10 minutes. We saved 10 minutes at the end of the video. It was immediately after Caleb finished his story of the top hat wearing Prince Cat. How does he say it? Prince Cat? I can't remember what he said. But it was this lovely little story about a little boy who is sick and has a cat drag him out to the woods and beat him almost to... No, that's not what happened. He has this happy little cat, bring him out to the woods, and they put a top hat on, and he goes to this world where all these kitties are dancing and singing, and they're like, stay with us and be our friend. And he's like, no, you sons of bitches. I'm making a horrible version of it. But it was a lovely story. And he decides I have to go back because my mother is there and I can't leave my mother alone. And he goes back and he's all healthy now. His legs are good and he breathes better. And that was the end. It was a beautiful story. And you could see right there, that was a happy story, Caleb, is how it ended. Great autocorrect. Katzer Prince. That's what it is. Katzer Prince. I feel like I'm saying it somewhat right, if not 100% right. And Sir fucking Anthony Hopkins, I say the name with respect. I love Anthony Hopkins as well. He is a gem. All right. Let me just swallow this. Katza Prince. I love that it came back around, by the way, too. Because when we were watching, when he built the tower and Jester read the books or he said the titles, I'm like, we're definitely going back to that at some point. There's no way you have stories titled these things and it won't come back to be read or something. And I love that he read it. He read it with grace. Vinny, let me move this mic. I always forget I got to put the mic over here. Vinny's, I can't see that, is a for Vinny's Oh, middle initial is A for a goddamn reason. I saw the M and I'm like, what is that? Anthony, for Sir Anthony Hopkins. Let me say hi to everybody. I forgot to say hi. Colvin, Star, Little Paramonster, Dark Wolf is in here, Lace Up Hockey, and I think I saw Michael, my moderators, but I know Lace Up Hockey's here. I saw Michael wrote something in Discord recently, so maybe Michael's on his way home. Maybe I didn't see Michael here yet. But Lace Up Hockey, clever name I made. My good friend Neil, the Chimicky Parrow, Tealbird. Doot. I think I might have mentioned everybody that's in here already. I think I got everybody. If you're here and you want me to say hello to you, feel free to be like, Jay, I'm here. I'm just lingering in the background. By the way, all right, I think it's long enough for me to pop my other like up. By the way, Neil, I told my dad, me and Neil went to this new place for hot dogs, or at least new for me, called Hot Grill. And my dad was like, of course I know Hot Grill. I told Neil, I'm like, I can't believe I've never heard of this place. And my dad is a connoisseur of Jersey hot dogs. And I told him this morning, and my dad's like, of course I know Hot Grill. I've been there many times. I'd never heard of it. Or at least if I had, I don't think I've ever been there and I forgot about it. So Neil, my dad, was aware. And he said what I said. He was like, the chili, I kept saying Tommy's hot dogs. I meant Jerry's. There's two hot dog places right next to each other in Elizabeth where I grew up. Tommy's and Jerry's. It's like Tom and Jerry, and it's not even related to the cats and the mice. It's just a coincidence. It was Tommy's and Jerry's. And Tommy's is better for the sausage sandwiches. I was making a mistake last night, Neil. So Jerry's hot dogs taste just like Hot Grills with the cinnamon, like the watered down cinnamon chili. Tommy's makes an amazing sausage sandwich. If you're into Italian sausage, that's where you go for that. That's what I was mistaking. And then I was showing Michelle this morning, my ex-girlfriend Michelle. I was like, yo, look where me and Neil went. We took some pictures. And she was like, oh my God, that looks just like this place in LA called Tommy's. And I'm like, and she said it's called the original Tommy's. And I looked it up because I'm like, what are the odds that I said it looks like Tommy's and I meant Jerry's? And then Michelle goes, that looks just like this place called the original Tommy's. And I know the place Tommy's. And I looked it up. It's not even related to one another. It's just a totally different place in LA called the original Tommy's. And she said theirs has cinnamon in it too. And it looks just like the ones we had last night. So there was this giant conversation of hot dogs I had all day with all these different people. But it isn't relevant to what we're doing here. So let's get ready. Everybody set your clocks. I'm gonna pour this. All right, I'm gonna drink this down to like half so I can fit the mom's water in here. And then we're pouring a shot and then we're starting. So everybody thumbs up and get ready. Yeah, I want to see if I can fit the whole mom's water in here. Oh, look at that. I've become a master of literally weighing out how much room I have with the ice. The ice always threw me off in the beginning. So that's the only mom's water we have. We have killed Susan. Susan is dead. Sorry, Susan. You will be loved when you're in my belly. But that is it for Susan. So we have a full water and we have this, which is a 1 liter bottle of Fireball. I just got into a new real play. Exhausted all my other podcasts for D&D. I feel like I'm missing a word. I didn't miss anything. That looked like strawberry lemonade. It honestly is beet juice with a vitamin water. I call it vitamin water, but it's hint. It's a hint with beet juice because I drink beet juice when I work out. It is great for your heart and production of nitric oxide. And I take like pills that react with it and make me have like better pumps and I can do a more vigorous workout. But that is the red. The red is the beet juice and the rest is hint water. Normally I use vitamin water. But when I'm doing the beet juice, I don't need to because the beet juice is basically like its own form of vitamins. Like there's vitamins in it and stuff. As long as, as you hug the corpse, LOL, yes, I hug the corpse of Susan. That's what I do with my ladies. I crush them and then I hug them. That sounds horrible. Don't ever do that. You'll go to jail. Don't crush your ladies to death and then hug them. That is a crime, everybody. criminal acts. Pour a shot. Gonna pour a nice, lovely shot of Fireball. I'm not gonna go crazy, right to the brim. I told you guys before, these are shot glasses from my father's bar when I was 5 years old, 6 years old. These shot glasses are over 35 years old. I have two left in my whole life from my father's bar. They're indestructible. I've told you before, you could whip them into a brick wall. These things are created out of the souls of Roman gladiators. For those of you like me that listen all day long, check out Venture Forth. Greeting Adventures, D20 obviously. Greetings Adventurers. Yeah, you're channeling a little Ed Gee. Oh, wait. He was a raging misogynist. All right, everybody. Are we good? Are we ready? I'm not going to drink the shot yet. We're going to get in. We're going to go to the break, and then we're going to take that shot. So, everybody, I'm going to wait on Ninja. I'm waiting to see Ninja come in. There's a couple other people. 44, I see. I didn't see 44 before. Did I see anybody else? I don't think I saw anybody else. But if you're jumping in, say hi, throw up your like, and we're going to start in. I have to get, where's the cursor? There it is. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm blowing your ears out. Your ears are bleeding.
I really thought that, like, the cat
your
prince
ears
was
are
going
bleeding.
to trap him in there forever, and then he wouldn't be able to go see his mom.
Well, a lot of Zemnian stories do end that way. It is true.
The cat prince kind of reminds me of the Traveler.
It's true, isn't it?
Yeah. Wow.
A little dicey, but very likable.
Good in the end, you know?
Yeah.
Or
That was a really good story.
But not, because I know it's not from that.
I'm happy that I could share it with you.
Me too. Thank you.
You're welcome, Jester. It's all
Can I
thanks to
have
me.
Oh, yeah, it is your copy. It will vanish when you leave here, though, but it is yours.
It is your copy, but it'll vanish when you leave. Oh, how lovely is this little
All right, good night,
story we
Caleb.
heard. Caleb's great. I mean, everyone is great at what they do. But he's a great little story reader.
You wrote that whole fucking book?
Some Zemnian notes.
All right, good night.
I was thinking the
You
same
have to tell
thing.
the story to Ford, and then he has to tell it.
Everyone's going to tell the story. I was wondering the same thing. Is that a story that is based off of something else? Or did Caleb actually write that? Or, I mean, Liam. Did Liam write that story?
I know, right?
Oh, God.
Nobody asked me to read them the transmutation book. Nobody.
Is that a real story, or did you write
Here we
that?
go. We're going to find out.
I wrote it.
Oh, so Liam actually wrote it.
You did not write it today.
I wrote it today. She asked me to, she wanted to read it a few days ago, so I wrote it today.
Nice.
There we go.
That's very sweet.
All right. So, I mean, it's very well written,
As
but
the evening
I
draws
feel like
to a
it's, your
close,
typical
a night's
story.
rest
I feel like I've heard things
much
similar
more
to that.
comfortable than the previous.
Nothing about a prince cat
Some
with a
with
top hat, but like,
dreams of,
similar types of like sickly
unique motion
children
and
or something like
playful
that that go into a
anxiety.
fantasy world.
Others
and
with dreams of
heal
dancing
some
cats. Others with loose threads still left uncut.
Part of it was reminding me of Pan's
Some
Labyrinth,
of
like how the girl goes into the
vengeance
world.
found.
I've only seen it
unintentional.
once, but I feel like it was reminding me of Pan's
Some of
Labyrinth.
vengeance
In a
still to
way,
be
like the fantasticalness of it with the child and
acquired.
everything.
Some to
Oh, the clock. I
discover the
disappeared the
depths
clock.
of the mysteries that taunt those you care about. And some dreams of
Venture Forth has a PC who is Laura Bailey and
accepting
Emily
whatever this new chapter is.
Axford combined. Why do I feel like I know that?
And
Who is Emily Axford?
Some just drank until they slept in their guest room. But with the morning, you gather your things after a hearty morning, cat-prepared breakfast.
Our cat
Prepare
prepared
yourselves
breakfast.
to see the warm interior
Mind you, we only
one
have
last
like 6
time
minutes
before
till
setting
we
out
break.
into the third day of travel.
I just wanted to
northward
add
into the
some
snowy
time
fields of
to our
Icebox.
live stream.
I would like somebody to go ahead and roll another d20 for me, please.
I think Ashley is up. Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Come on, come on, come on.
20, come on.
I saw
am
the
I-
short,
what do I add?
LOL.
Just roll
Really
a
looking
d20.
forward to bringing the season. Talking about Venture Forth.
3.
Emily Axford is the Dimension 20. I don't think you've watched her
be fine.
others just yet.
You find Santa's
I
workshop.
feel like have I seen? Are you saying I've
you
seen
roll a
her though
D8
in one of
for
them?
me,
Oh,
Follow-up.
Now that you mentioned D20, I
Not
feel like I
good.
have seen her,
This
or
is
maybe I
not
know her from
good.
something else.
Which kind of dragon will it?
No, I think it's how many.
5. 5 dragons will attack.
5 dragons.
Okay.
What's about to happen? What's going on
For
here?
me.
That's good. Okay.
What's about to happen?
Hours pass as you press into a harsher
All right,
day
we're good,
upon
we're
the
good.
snowy plains of Eiselcross. The winds have picked up a bit. The snowfall has
You've
come a
only
bit
watched
thick,
Blood Keep
and elements
on
of
D20.
distant ice fog
Yes, got it.
block the horizon.
Yes,
from the
that's. Oh
crisp
no, you're asking me.
previous
Yes.
day's journey.
Blood Keep.
You trust in Dagon's
like I might have seen
directional
something else,
sense
but,
and
it
pushing
might just be
forward,
that.
because at certain moments
I
you
might
look
have
around
watched
you
like
and have
random
no
other
idea
things, but not one shots.
which way is north. You have as good a sense as anybody, and even then you take some moment to kind of ground yourself, because this landscape at times
Also hosted not
feels
another
alien
D&D podcast.
and repetitive in a very odd way. Pressing on about early afternoonish, the clouds grow darker, and it seems like a bit of a storm of some kind is making its way in your path.
The music
As
in
you
general, like
feel
even
the
this
temperatures
music is
drop and
pretty
the
awesome.
wind grow ever stronger, you can hear the distant
I've
howling
always said it's
sound
awesome, but I feel like it
of
gets
cold
better,
wind
which is
beginning to blow
impressive.
through the mountain range that sits to your immediate west, causing this haunting, multi-tiered, terrifying whistling choir of voices. Caduceus
And the
and
music just
Beauregard,
got louder.
as you're
I want to
pushing
know, how is the music?
through this
Is Matt like adjusting the volume? Because I
steadily
feel like when
shaded
we get
space
quiet sometimes, the music
as you crest some
rises
hills
on its
and
own.
head into
'Cause
some
I
valley
watch Matt,
portions,
and it doesn't look like he's
you
doing
swear
anything,
you
but
see
it gets louder.
something in the snow move for a moment.
Something's
Got company.
moving.
Underneath the snow?
Something.
Like it's growing?
like the snow above a hill to your right seems to move slightly.
Something underneath the snow, right over there.
I just track it. Look for any other signs.
Is it Molly and Company?
Make a perception check.
I hope it's Molly. I've been
of you.
waiting for a while now. I feel like we're 2-3 episodes into when we first got. What episode was it where we
22.
found out Molly was
20.
back? 113. I
As
feel
you
like
open
we're
up, stop for a
approaching
second,
episode the
Dagon
third
halts
one
and
where
goes,
Molly still has not
"So you're
been seen.
saying?"
Something beneath the snow is moving.
Dagon.
He starts looking around the space and kind of reaches back and just puts the
Long
hand
and short of
on
it,
the
she is
hand
great.
of Sheila.
Got it. Yes, Matt is in charge
You
of
both
the
glance
something
over in that
board.
direction and you catch
of
up
the
the movement
sounding
on the hill
board.
to your left as
He
well.
must do it
Behind us, separate?
on the
Separate on the
slick,
other side.
like on the
Both
down low,
sides.
because I watch him
They're flanking
and it
us.
doesn't look like he's doing anything.
Back to back. Let's circle up.
Yeah, I summon the sword and say the word Galisbar, and it glows in a 20-foot radius.
Okay. As soon as the sword appears and as the actual elven words are said, the runes ignite and the light begins to emanate out from the blade. You
I'm
hear
telling
this
you
faint
guys
shimmering, ringing
Who love the chaos? She is
emanate
Jester
from the blade
meets
itself
Fig.
as it is invoked. And at that moment, there's a
I
sound.
don't know Fig, but I'm assuming most of you do.
And you glance over in the direction of where you first saw it, and you see a movement, a large arcing movement, something white move, and then a shape begin to suddenly spread out over in your direction as a large net begins to descend in the direction.
shit.
I need everybody make a dexterity check.
All
you
right.
both have advantage
And this
because
is going to be
you
where the break
saw them.
comes, I'm
I have
assuming.
advantage, and then also
Is it a check or a save?
It's saving throw.
Saving throw, giant
Dexterity
net.
saving throw.
Who got advantage, Bo?
natural
6.
20.
Natural 20
7.
by Bo.
1, but I'll use the ring of evasion to succeed.
Okay.
All right.
19.
18.
Ooh, we got some
30
good
total.
rolls.
All right.
Ooh-ha-ha. 30
So,
total with a nat 20.
As the net descends, Caduceus and Beauregard, you reach out and grab whoever's nearest to you. You manage to pull Yasha aside as you dodge out of the way. Caleb, there's a sudden burst of arcane inspiration within you,
So
and
Caleb
your body
gets a
shifts
1,
faster
but
than
can
it
use
normally
the
does, and you
ring.
pull out of the way. You rolled a
23.
23. You go ahead and just roll out of the way.
I think what was the lowest? I saw a 17 or an 18,
Question.
but I feel like there was a lower
Which
one
question?
than
Is this considered a missile?
Not in that way, no.
Oh, okay.
that. Not
Good call,
That's
though.
a good question. Good question.
This is a wide net. This is
Is it
about
considered a
40 feet
missile?
from end to end.
Okay.
However, the two of you, in trying to rush out, don't quite get far enough before it descends on you. Heavy, thick, coarse rope about that big
Ford and
around
Jester?
falls. Only patches about that wide between each, and it's weighted at certain points where it feels heavy when it falls on you. As soon as it hits, you hear,
Giant.
Giant.
and you see
Giants?
rising from both sides, about 10 to 12 feet to the
I didn't know
shoulder,
what we were
these
dealing with here.
squat humanoid forms with thick, white,
Snow
coarse hair
giants?
across their bodies. Dull, gray, almost blue patches of skin beneath where their face and hands are. You can see bandoliers of leather. You've encountered creatures like this before. These are Yetis.
Yeti.
You see them as they
Oh, I
stand
love
up,
it
weapons
even
at the
more. I was going to
hand,
say, what kind of
shouting,
hairy giants are these?
as they crest
I
the
love
edge, and
it
you see
better.
one
I
stand
want
up
Yetis
larger than all the
over
rest.
snow giants.
One hulking behemoth of a Yeti as it crests to the top of the hill, holding this giant, jagged-looking hook spear at the end, and just goes, and begins charging inward. And that's where we're gonna take a break.
Love it. Love it. I thought we were dealing. I'm like, do snow.
We'll be back here in
I don't know.
just
Have
a
I seen a
moment.
snow
See you guys
giant?
here shortly.
I know we've seen giants. I don't know if we've seen snow giants.
Hey, critters, Laura
So
Bailey
part of me
here.
was like,
let's see what's up in the
It
critical
could be a
role
hairy
shot.
snow giant, maybe. But Yeti is better. I dig me a Yeti. It's on YouTube. I'll check it out. VOD starts at episode 117 on YouTube. I am watching that, but definitely going. Or I think we're talking about something else. So, have I seen a Yeti before? I know what a Yeti is, like from real life, because I've hunted them in my free time. But is it similar to what I would know from lore? These things seem like pretty radically bigger and nuts.
And welcome back. So, where we left off,
I'm gonna wait till Matt gets. Don't worry, I'm just gonna see. Oh, we already got a battle
of the
map
Ice
going.
Across Plains. So, I've kind of placed the minis on here in the middle. Unfortunately, the mini I ordered for Dagon didn't arrive in time, so
Don't you apologize.
I customized one quickly
Don't
back
you
with other minis.
apologize.
Customized
So
a
cool,
Dagon
man.
mini.
Amazing DIY motherfucker.
But
Dagon's
You guys
covered.
Jeez. How-
Jester
okay,
and
wait.
Ford.
So the net is over us, but then is it like, are they holding the net?
Weighted.
no, it's weighted down.
It's just keeping
There are
us-
like heavy stones that is woven through that are kind of like
Okay.
keeping it on the ground there.
Okay.
You all can tell me where you want to get placed within 5 feet of the net.
All right, we're gonna stop. We're gonna do that. 227:04. 227:04. Let's reset the clock. 227:04. And then that's what we got left in this episode. I think it goes to 4:06, so we have less than an hour and 40 minutes, which is nice because we had 10 or so minutes in the beginning. 227:04, I think I said. Set the time. Let's make sure I'm right before I screw this whole charade up. 227:04. Yeah, 227:04. All right, so we're going to have Yetis. This is a fur encounter. Oh, a fun. I thought you were making a joke because I thought it said fun encounter at first, and then I thought you were making a pun. But I ended up making it instead. A fun encounter. But I saw furry Yetis, and I'm thinking it's a fur encounter. So we're halfway there, everybody. We're almost. Actually, no, we're not there yet. 25 likes. Mind you, we usually start after the break. So if we hit 25 likes right now, we will be on pace of greatness. We need one more like, and we're at 25. I already added my 2. Neil already added his 2. I know a bunch you did. Michael probably still has a bunch in his back pocket. I didn't see Michael yet. I think, oh, there's Michael right there. I'm alive. Just had commute day. Should be home around 7. just had, just a bad commute day. This is Blind J for you. Blind J is reading the best he can. Hang on, I want to bring it up. But yes, Michael, you psychically heard me. Because I was like, I didn't see Michael yet. And then I saw Michael yet. What is this nonsense? Oh, someone's delivering a package and we're at 25 likes. So we are halfway to the next episode. We have our battle map. I would change. I'm going to leave everything the way it is. 4 when he gets home. Michael still has 4 for when he gets home. 4 likes to go. Oh, I got it. Thanks. Everything's good. All right, so we're going to have a Yeti battle. I dig it. I honestly wasn't sure what we were dealing with. I thought maybe we already got to Molly. Part of me was like, it isn't going to be Molly. I feel like we're going to drag this out and not encounter Molly. My guess is, I mean, this episode's called Fetching Fables and Frosty Friends. I was thinking Frosty Friends, that could be friends of ours that we meet in the snow, or it could be something like Yetis. We're going to get Yetis, Frosty Friends. Fetching Fables had to be the first half where we got the story of the cat. Fetching Fables, like a fable kind of thing, like a story. So I'm guessing our Frosty Friends are the Yetis. I'm wondering if this battle goes on for I mean, we have an hour and 40 minutes. I can't imagine the battle with the Yetis goes longer than like an hour, but if it does, then we're looking for a fun time. Either way, I'm sure it'll be fun. So, I didn't see Ninja yet. Who else is in here? Anybody else popped in yet? Amy and David, are you back there? Amy and David, friends, are you there? Vero G just hopped on. Hi, guys. I'm waiting to sign out. So I'm stuck at work for another 40 minutes. Vero G, we will be here for sure. We'll be here for like another 2 hours at least. And that's if we don't hit 50 likes. If we hit 50 likes, we're going to be here till at least 9 o'clock. Because it's almost 6:30. And we still got 2 hours. We'll probably be here till 8:30, 9 o'clock at least. And if we keep talking, we'll be here even longer. All interpretations could be valid. Bidet, oh, clever name. Amy France is there. I knew Amy France and probably David is back there watching and listening. A lot of people usually are. You don't have to talk. I just, every now and then if I don't hear you, I'm going to do a call to the wild and request that you say hello just in case, because I want to make sure everyone's good and happy and alive and well back in good old 1885. So here we go. We're having our shot. Everybody, if you have something to drink, unite with me. Radiators unite. I'm still not, I'm still on the drinking kick. I said I'm trying to not do both at the same time. So no smoking still, but if you have your radiators ready to go and you don't drink, or you do both, or you want to drink and you don't want a radiator, cheers to everybody whose birthday today is. David's birthday. This is for the great David France, but only if he likes the video. If not, then he does not. No, I'm just joking. Happy birthday to David. I'm sure he already liked the video. There is no demand by me. You have a happy birthday. What are you guys doing, Amy? What is David? I'm assuming you're with him. You didn't abandon him on his birthday, did you? Cheers to David France, the glorious man that he is. First shot of the day. I was waiting for that all day. I wanted to drink earlier because it was one of those things where, like, to me, it is true that if you're hungover, that drinking, like, not like a lunatic, but drinking a little bit does make you feel better if you're hungover. I feel that is very accurate. But I was like, I have to work out to make up for all the hot dogs and shit we ate yesterday. And I'm like, if I drink early, I'm definitely not going to work out. So I made sure I worked out. I got my day done. I was like, when we start the live stream, that'll be my excuse to have some shots. And that is the first drink of the day in the honor of the great David France. He abandoned me on mine 2 days ago. LOL. But where is he? What is he doing? Did you abandon him as well? Today is David's birthday. We're dipping Oh, we're ripping up carpet in a room so we can lay down new flooring this weekend. What a glorious birthday. Honestly, I would probably work on my birthday too. And you're doing it for a good reason. It isn't like it's your job. It's like you're doing it to put new flooring in your house. I mean, that is reasonable. It's reasonable. Are you having some beverages while you do it and enjoying life, I hope? I hope you're at least enjoying yourselves while you do so. See, I would, whenever I'm home and I'm doing errands, like I had to rip up the gym a couple years ago. I ripped up all the carpets, put down hardwood floors, painted the whole room. While I did it, I drank a bottle of whiskey and watched movies. So like it was fun. I was home enjoying life, and now I have a beautiful gym that I never use ever. No, I used to use it all the time, but now I don't use it nearly as much. When I usually work out, I do it in my bedroom because I watch my giant OLED TV. And I don't want to go in the gym because the TV in there is so tiny. And it's like, I built this beautiful gym. I should put the TV in there and then I'll live in there all the time. You might actually get to make full sense until the end of the stream tonight. You might actually get to make full sense. I want to make full dollars, not just cents. Abandon you in a mine? Yes, that's literally, I'm not kidding, clever. When I read it at first, I thought the same thing. I read it weird and I'm like, he abandoned you in a mine? Where did you go? Of course, we're having beverages. Who does without it? Who does DIY without it? All right, everybody. I assumed you would be having drinks because why would you not? That is a sin if you do work and you don't have beverages. You're rewarded with such things. But here we go. Everybody, because if I keep ranting, we're almost 6:30 and we got an hour and 40 minutes without the extra 30 minutes. We're almost at 30 likes. Like and subscribe and get ready because here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
I want to be near Caleb.
I want to be near Caleb.
Under the sea.
You be near Caleb?
I want to be near Caleb. All right, we're setting everything up.
That's fine.
What were the two directions that Caduceus and I?
In here.
All right, then I'm good. I'll turn around and look at that.
Can I get away?
Direction behind me. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to say
With
the room
this.
shunted him and he didn't have total control of where.
Should we see if I could get away?
I will
Why does?
be
Oh, because they're cut off.
kind of a little bit next to not, but on the other, like in between Caleb.
I'm gonna
and
go. I'm gonna go like this
Yeah,
and try to get all of our
If
people.
you want to make your game table look like what you see here with Dwarven
All right, we're
Forge,
gonna
modular
cheat
game
it. We're
terrain,
gonna
go
cheat
check
it and
out
give
at
a little extra
dwarvenforge.com.
because I want to see all this battle.
I want to be.
We're gonna
right where
cut
I am.
off Laura and Liam's head, but we're gonna see the whole
Or
battle
actually,
map.
put me on the other side because I know Caleb and Bo kind of.
I don't want to get
back
too
from
crazy. I'm waiting till he lays everybody out, but I feel like this is good because I get everybody in. So we just have a
that'll put us
headless
at
Liam and Laura. Sorry guys, you have no
Oh, yeah,
heads.
initiative.
No heads for you.
Ooh, gotta have initiative.
He's a good'un. Husbands are great. I wish one day I would know.
Oh shit.
I have not had a husband yet.
Oh shit.
That's a big Yeti.
Oh, he landed like
Oh,
Iron
the
Man in
Yeti's
a
up top
three-point
though. We
turn.
can't see that. What if I go like this?
Alrighty, so if
What
I
if
can
I
get
do
everyone to roll
this?
initiative for me, please.
Would you guys rather have
okay.
people
No.
and half? Oh no, they're gonna look at this. Whoever's doing it is scrolling up for me.
Son of a bitch.
Keep going up. Keep going up.
Son of a bitch.
Keep going up.
Yeah.
Keep going up.
Okay.
I think that's good
25
enough.
to 20, anybody?
Nope.
You know they're gonna come down to us.
Cool.
20 to 15.
Nope.
All right, for now I'm gonna go like this. For now we'll go like that. We'll play around with the camera as we see fit.
And Yasha.
All right, giant Yeti.
It's crazy.
How many Yetis? What's
15 to 10?
how many Yetis are there?
14.
1, 2. Is there one behind this thing that I can't see?
Oh,
No, there's
10.
none there.
Quiet.
I couldn't see if there was
thank
one
you.
behind the
10.
clock. Boop. All right, so we got 3 Yetis that I can see and a Goliath Yeti.
10 to 5.
9.
Jester.
9, so Jester's the lowest so far.
Oh, cool.
And then
What's up?
Caleb.
After all that,
Caduceus,
they just
what you
zoomed
got?
in the camera.
3.
Vax.
Oh my
Roll a 1.
God, Caduceus is a 3, rolled a 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't roll good.
Top of the round,
I,
we have Veth with Yasha on
Caduceus
deck.
is the lowest,
You just
by far.
dodge the net, turn around, and hear the howling between the two sides.
like and subscribe if you
And
haven't.
what are you doing?
We're almost to 30 likes, everybody. I feel like we're on a good pace. We've got about an
I will
hour and
try
35
to-
minutes left.
Burrow into the snow to hide.
Yeah.
Okay.
Burrow
use
in.
all
I
that
love that the
movement
camera is
if I need to-
scanning the area.
To like,
Thankfully, there is a lot of snow, and you are a small.
yeah, can I like run
Creature?
and slide and try to kick some on me? Or something?
I'll say because there is high snow here, you and your size, you would be able to attempt to hide in the snow.
Okay.
I thought so too. Because of the size,
But if
we
you
could
wish to
hide in
move
the
from your
snow.
spot, it's all considered
Hypothetical
difficult
question:
terrain.
Can you put some kind
just
of
gonna
a
sit and
filter
hide
over
for a
the
second.
screen
Oh my
rather than a
God,
black
you are
box?
so
It might
close to
help.
those
I
dudes.
probably could.
Okay.
I never
rolled
thought
for
to do that, but I
stealth.
probably
rolled
could.
a
Next, if I remember,
Oh wow.
before next week, I'll attempt
Oh, wow.
this.
34.
Okay. So you are hidden in the
I just
snow.
always got the black screen because
will
it was
whip
the
out.
easiest
Just
way
so
to
you know.
shield, but I probably
If
could
you
do
hide
something
in a
like
space, and they know where you're hiding, you're not technically hiding.
Damn it.
You know, if there's a table in a room and you get under the table, they still know you're under the table.
that. Understandable. I agree with Matt's logic.
Burrow?
So if you want to move out of that space, that will help you if you're trying to do something from a
Or they
stealthy
do- see-
position. But as of right now, they
They
watch you
also could
vanish
be
in the
really
snow,
dumb, but I don't think you'd be that dumb.
and they think you're probably where you are.
Where somebody
try to
would hide under the snow, like how Matt's
Without
describing
making a
it.
little ridge.
If I
That's
see
kind of what
you,
you have to do.
and then you burrow under the snow,
digging.
just because I don't see you doesn't mean I don't know you're there. But if they're really dumb, maybe they'll forget. But I mean, you'd have to be pretty damn dumb to forget you just saw somebody.
If I attacked on this turn,
Unless they're
it
not
would
paying
be a
attention.
sneaky attack.
What if there's enough of us
Well,
where they're not paying
stealth.
attention
You
to Beth?
didn't spend any movement
And
to try and
Beth was
stealth.
just not seen yet.
You can move
It's unlikely.
with difficult
but
terrain to
possible.
remain stealthy in the snow. if you'd
Okay,
like to.
okay. I'll move in the snow to try to
Which
get
direction?
towards the big Yeti.
That was some back shit. Because
That right
quite a few times in campaign one, it's like, I hide right in front of them.
Didn't prepare that.
Yeah?
Hide right in front of them.
And now, so you're saying if I pop up now, maybe they won't know where I am.
Possible.
All right.
Okay.
We're
I'll try to do it.
We're living for
Okay.
You know, just pop my arm out and wait a second.
Shooting glide. We're just gonna pop out. Fuck, I just got an ad on the Critical Role side. I'm behind a couple seconds now. Those sons of beaches.
Surprise, motherfuckers!
So Beth is diving out with
I'm
the
gonna
bow.
throw a dagger.
Oh no, we're
okay.
whipping a
Throwing
dagger.
the core cut dagger.
You got it. Okay.
Dagger!
Did you attune to the dagger?
Bat!
Yes, I did.
You did attune to the
I
dagger.
did.
Okay.
All
And
right.
sharpshooter.
Okay.
Attuned to the dagger with
Let's do that,
sharpshooter,
all or nothing.
whipping the dagger.
As a quick heads up, just so you know.
Oh no.
Where is it?
Matt's giving us some lessons right here.
Oh, I need to find it again.
All right, Matt's doing some looking.
There it is.
It
Okay.
just gets worse.
So-
This is a great one. It just gets worse from
You would have
here.
realized at the time, maybe, but we'll say now because I just realized you tuned. It is a cursed dagger.
It's a cursed dagger. Sure.
Just all you know is the blade. It's bound to you, and you really want to keep it bound to you for now. So
Does that mean I can't throw it?
you can throw it,
Oh, okay.
But is he gonna run
but you gotta
to
retrieve
it?
it afterward.
Yeah,
course,
he's gonna have
it's
to retrieve
fucking
it.
cool.
I got it. That's what I figured Matt was saying. So you're feeling bound to it. So if you whip
Yeah,
that
and it's fine.
dagger,
The
you're gonna have
curse
to
doesn't mean you
retrieve
can't
it.
let it go. But so, nevertheless, you Bugs Bunny your way through the snow
All right.
and chuck this dagger. Go ahead and roll for an attack. So a range.
Who was he going
God
for?
damn it.
The
Work.
small Yeti or the? I don't know which Yeti he was going
26 minus
for. The
5.
monster.
Correct. So 21.
So 21.
The
does
tinier.
hit. It's the big one, correct?
The big one. All right, he's
yeah.
going for the
And
big
so
one.
is
The
this
big
sneak
one
attack
is
damage or-
It
as
would
the
be.
big one is bigger than all three other Yetis
The snow
combined.
works in your favor, being a halfling rogue.
Okay, this is straight up Vax roll here. Oh, these are all terrible. That's fine. 6, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Plus 6 is 28, plus 10 is 38, plus 3 more
my
d6.
God.
Necromancy.
Jeez.
Oh, these are all terrible.
He's getting terrible
42.
rolls and 42.
42 points of damage to it.
42 points of damage,
you
and they're
use
all
the
terrible,
effect
according
to-
to
Did
Sam.
so? Some of that is necrotic.
Right, but mark off a hit dice for a space.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Got it.
Some is necrotic.
So, right as they're shouting you out to run,
And now he's got to
Death just-
retrieve the dagger.
And as the dagger's inside, it's still stuck in its chest. It's just there, kind of in its sternum. It looks angrily in your direction, and its eyes flash angry blue.
I go back under the snow.
Okay. All right, that finishes Veth's
All right,
turn.
I
Yasha,
dig
you're
it.
up.
I mean, Veth is right up close and personal now.
I'm about to
Veth,
rage.
if it knows where Veth is under the snow, which it very likely does, it is going to destroy Veth, probably. I would imagine that thing is strong as hell. But now we got Yasha raging.
Where is this?
Yeah.
I've never used hit dice.
It's in the.
You could just know it too.
Just mark
Okay.
one off somewhere.
In 10 minutes, we're having another shot,
I
so everybody
will,
get ready at 2:45. 2:45 on the clock. We're having a shot, unless Ninja pops
there
in.
it is.
If
Thank you, I knew
Ninja
it.
comes in like a stealthy ninja that he is,
I'm gonna start.
we might jump the
I'm
gun
gonna
on that. But if
actually
not, 2:45
Try
next
to
shot.
lift up the rope to try to get them out.
Okay.
All right, Yasha's
Go
going
ahead and
to
make
help
a
them.
strength check. Because you are raging, you do have advantage on that.
All right, Yasha trying to take the net off. Now, if we go for the net, is each net
that would be
individual?
22.
Because Matt threw 3
22?
individual
Okay.
nets, but I feel like it's one
That
giant
will
net.
lift up the rope enough to get Jester free on this side.
All right,
Thanks, Yasha.
Jester's
And
out.
Any other attempts to get free from the rope, if they spend their action on their turn, will have advantage as well.
Great.
But Jester is currently now free of.
All right, Jester is out.
So that's your action.
Yeah. Did you hear that? And I've got 3 of the net.
Okay.
Yasha. Just trying to help you guys out.
Okay.
That's my turn.
That's your turn.
Why
Stay
was
in there,
Ford
Ford.
not
All
paying
right.
attention?
It is
or,
now
or Travis.
the big.
I wasn't
Yeti's turn.
paying attention to Travis, but
The
Laura
Yeti
was like,
like,
"Did
I
you
was
see
taking
that?
the
I
blow
just
from
got
that. It
out."
was
He's
like,
like, "How?" I don't know what he was doing.
Sneaky one.
But Jester's out.
And is going to go ahead.
All right.
And
Leaps.
leap.
He's gonna leap right to Veth.
Snow.
Bam! Right to Veth.
God.
This thing might crush Veth.
Just urine.
As it lands onto the ground next to you, eyes now glowing
This
with
thing
light
might
blue
literally
rage.
destroy Veth, like in
It
one
starts
hit.
swinging its giant hooked spear out in front of it.
Hooked spear with crazy
These are going to be
size and
attack
rage.
against both Beauregard and Veth, who are within that sweeping
Oh,
range
so
there.
one swipe could get them both.
So that is 19 to hit against you, Veth,
Yes.
Miss.
that hits.
and then Beauregard. That is a
Oh.
20 to hit.
Miss.
Misses. So
Beauregard's what, 21
Swings
or
out of the
22?
way.
Dang, Bo.
Is that a 15-foot reach? 10-foot reach?
It's a 10-foot reach, but they're
10
both
foot
within
reach.
Yeah.
space there.
Bo's got a high
Beth, you take
DC.
15 points of slashing damage,
That's it? 15 points? I thought it would have
and
been
then he's going to go and
crazy
swing
powerful.
again in an arc. That is going to be 22 against you
Yep.
and 26 against
26 against
Yeah.
Bo, damn.
He looks like
High
Those are
rolls.
big hits.
that sounds a lot. He's
Yeah.
landing,
Both
but
take-
also like he could be pooping.
you. 17 points of slashing damage.
17?
Yep.
That's not too bad at all.
I'm assuming because I am in
So
snow
Veth
that I
took
can't
like 30
uncanny
something.
dodge
What was it,
this.
14? Like 31, 32?
No, as a reaction you could.
Yeah.
For one of them, yeah.
Okay, I'll do that for that one.
Okay.
All right, uncanny
So
dodge.
17, so it becomes
Avoids
8.
the 17, or gets 8, so it's
I
half.
forgot the order of this, but that's fine.
All right, so now
I
Veth
will
is like a
then-
little over 20 damage on those 2 hits. Honestly,
Use
it's
Chilling
not
Gaze.
nearly as
Should've
bad
done
as I thought.
beforehand. That's fine. Or you know what?
go back.
I'm not kidding. I thought this thing
I'll let you guess.
with a hooked
I'll go back.
swing,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
size
yeah,
it
yeah,
is,
come on, man.
I thought it would
And-
half
and-
Veth on one hit.
The predecessor to this this attack.
I mean, I'm not trying to have our people
Angrily,
die.
because you're the
I
the
just
source
thought
of
based
anger,
on its
it's going
size,
to go
it'd be
ahead and
crazy
look at you. I need you to make a
powerful.
Constitution saving throw, Beth.
Don't worry.
Suddenly, you feel
Totally
its
get it.
piercing, angry blue eyes
These
just
things aren't
pierce
even
the
baby
inside of your psyche.
dragons.
20?
Matt said
20.
out loud
And
that
you
Sam
shut
had
it
a
off.
cursed
What was
dagger. I don't remember that.
Was it fright?
You shrug it off.
Cursed dagger.
All right, that finishes its turn.
But now
and then it's going
the thing is close enough where Sam could get
his.
his dagger back.
Okay, so we still took that damage.
Veth had to retrieve it. Now it's like right there, so Veth could get the dagger back.
Cool. Well, it's right beside me, so that's convenient. Can I
find
flank
if
Veth?
you just
Can I
say
move around
no,
and flank?
thank you,
I
very
don't know if that's
politely to your
helpful, but-
DM.
See me.
They sometimes change their mind.
Yeah. I'm gonna go over here.
We've just hit 30 likes, by the way.
Making
We're
eye
20
contact
likes
with you.
away with an hour and 20
red
minutes.
snow.
Or no,
You
we
are
still have like an
red
hour and 26
snow.
minutes left. It's a little under an hour and a half. We need 20 likes. We're on a very good pace.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of try and leap
Right up its
off
butt.
of like an icy snowbank and pop it in the head a couple times.
Pop, pop.
Pop, pop.
Pop, pop.
25 for that first one.
25 hits.
Stunning strike.
Stunning strike.
25 hits, stunning strike.
That is 18.
Why?
18
Okay.
defends it.
Yeah.
So
that's
damage
it.
on that one?
Yeah. Right. 13. That was a terrible roll.
All right.
13
Okay.
damage.
Next one.
Go for it.
That's even better. 28.
Oh,
That hits.
Stunning strike.
We'll roll damage first, and then we'll stunning strike.
Okay.
I know you're excited.
Oh, I got you.
13. No, sorry, 16.
so 13 for the first hit, 16 for the second hit. Stunning strike again.
Is-
Damage.
So,
Yeah, Matt's like,
17.
stop jumping the gun.
To save
Roll your
from it?
damage,
What's the DC?
and then you can stunning strike again.
16.
Makes the save.
Makes the save again.
How smart is this? Okay, all right. It's,
You don't
it's Constitution.
You have if you want to get a gauge its intelligence, you'd have to take a little moment to inspect it. But
No.
Give it a
Bo,
quick
Bo
ACT
has the ability.
Yeah,
Yeah, Bo has the ability
hefty,
to
hefty
check this
physicality
thing.
to it.
Going for the state level.
going for state level.
Okay. Flurry of blows. Pop.
Go for it.
Yeah.
More hits, pop, pop, flurry of blows.
Okay, that first one's gonna be a 20.
She's rolling good.
7.
That hits.
I'm almost curious
Sorry.
what it
Stunning
will
strike.
fail.
So damage.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Doing
3 in a
all
row.
ones.
3 in a row. She has not rolled
1d
damage
plus
and
6
went immediately
is
to stunning
11 damage.
strike.
All right. That is 15.
Ha ha! He is done.
How many times can Bo do stunning strike? I feel like
3
I-
key
she-
points down.
okay,
wait.
3 key points. I was gonna
Stranger,
say.
stranger,
I feel like
stranger. And
each
my
time
pop,
she
pop.
does it, she loses
4
a key
stunning
point.
strike.
Yeah, my
Sorry,
pop.
key
How
points.
many key points does she? 4 stunning strike.
But
key?
he is done.
All
He
right,
is done.
there's my answer.
Okay.
I was
And
gonna say
left,
she's
pop,
got to
pop.
be running out of key points. 3.
17.
I mean, hey, at least it
Nope,
worked on
sorry,
the third
sorry. 21.
21 hits. Roll damage. You want to stunning strike him again?
21 hits.
No.
Damn. So this thing does have a
Rolled a
lower.
Which
Than I thought.
sucks. So 7
One of my
damage.
favorite things is to
You
watch
got
them
it.
fight
So
on
as
stream
you
like I do
swish
with my DM.
behind, begin
she's
pummeling the back of its
going
leg, you
to
find
eat
kind of the
those
base of its
words.
spine where you imagine it would be, and just start hitting towards the nerve center. And it's just hitting hard, muscular meat guarded by this thick layer of fur, and you're hitting it and you're hurting it, and it's kind of like looking over, trying to swat back at you. And then you get one good hit that you assume is right at the base of the spine. As you do it, it yells and like locks up, and you see it start to like fold to one knee almost.
Right in that sciatic nerve.
Right in the sciatic nerve.
I know from experience.
The extract aspects.
All right. You, since it is immune to cold damage, and that is the extent of its element spikes.
Not surprising.
Yeah, there's nothing. I feel
All
like we
right,
all knew
immune
that.
to cold damage. That's all
Yeah.
we know. Aspects.
Immune to cold.
Is it smart?
That's right.
No. Good to know. I think its constitution is beefy though.
Yeah, I had plans.
Beefy.
All right.
Beefy
But 4 key
constitution.
points in, he is stunned.
Nice.
All right. As it's howling in pain, it is now
4 key
Ford's go.
points in.
So much.
He is
I
done.
can't.
As
can
many
you
key
count
points
the
as she
squares to me
has.
to the big
Key is
Yeti?
dependent
Am
on
I
level.
within
10th level
30
equals
feet of
10
him,
key
or
points.
just outside
Gotcha.
of it where I
I
am
wasn't
under the net? I can't
100%
quite-
sure
Under the
about
net,
that.
you are roughly 25 to 20 feet from him.
That's a bit. I mean, that's a lot.
Okay.
She
I
technically
will
could do
take
Stunning strike
Well,
10
I'll take
times.
2, because if I
feel like
tried
that's
to
a little
shoot out from under
excessive.
this net, it would
I
probably
mean, but
be a
these things
disadvantage,
are
right?
tiny beasts. Or weaker, I guess.
Probably.
Than most.
I'll say yes, just because it's kind of instilling that challenge from below.
I will try, and I'll take 2 swipes at the net to try and clear
so
the net from
monk,
Dag and myself.
Key points equals level. Stunning
so you
strike
can-
cost
yeah.
1.
Yeah,
Key
Yasha
points you
does
can
give you
do 10.
advantage if you
Got
just
it.
want to make an
Thank you,
athletics
Jimmy
check as
Barrow.
you're.
Oh my god, I
because she's
haven't
holding it up.
She's helping hold the
That'd be
blade.
great.
if you want
had
to.
a cocktail I
So
like.
as opposed to having to try and
Someone
cut through, you just
please
actually
make
muscle
me
it off of you.
With
So,
advantage?
with advantage on an athletics
That'd
check.
be great. Okay.
Tiramisu shot?
And
What's
18.
it? What is that?
no worries.
What does it consist of? Star.
You get the net free.
Speaking of
falls down the
shots,
snow.
it is literally 2:45. I said we'll do one at
Amazing.
2:45. Is
With
everybody
my
ready?
Bonus action.
Everybody ready for a shot?
I'd like to
2:45.
channel divinity,
We're down
and I'm
to
going
an
to
hour and 20
activate my
minutes.
Fury of the Tides.
Okay.
What the fuck?
So as you lift and shove the net off
Everybody
with your hand, you hold the
get
blade there, and as you
ready.
kind of hold it in
Radiators
front of you,
unite.
looking around the
Shot
space,
drinkers unite.
you watch as some
If
of the
you're
ice on the
having
ground begins to
a
suddenly
glass of
melt
milk,
in the proximity of the
You're also
snow.
welcome
As
to
it
take a
melts,
shot
the
of
water
it.
just seems to almost reverse
Baileys
drip
and
upward onto the
Kahlua?
blade, and the blade itself seems
Sounds
to have this
delicious.
kind of weird liquid
Sounds like a
shimmering water
creamy
across its surface.
Treat.
Riptide,
Heavy cream.
motherfuckers.
Oh, and heavy cream. So even
Alrighty.
creamier.
You still have your movement because you broke free of the.
Cheers to all of our friends,
I will,
Amy and
I have a
David,
pointer here.
ripping out the floors
I will
to put in new floors on his
head
birthday.
30 feet in this direction.
We are
now
here
this
with
way.
you while you
All right.
enjoy this
Big
lovely
ball.
day of yours. David, how old do you turn? Or Amy, if
got
he's
to finish
busy,
his forts
answer
go?
for him.
All right,
Who is
Jester, you're up.
this?
Can I get to the big Yeti?
Hookah Dwarf. I didn't see
Okay,
you.
I'm gonna
Hookah Dwarf,
step
this
up
is for
behind
you.
the big Yeti.
I usually always take the shot for the new
The
person in the
Big
chat.
Yeti?
To the Hookah Dwarf.
And I'm going to cast
Cheers.
Inflict Wounds at 5th level.
Okay, go for
Do I
it.
get advantage because he's stunned?
Yes, you do.
Big Yeti.
Mom's Big Yeti. Is that what she said? I saw. I was thinking she said Mom's Spaghetti,
I
but I'm like, she
rolled-
couldn't have said that.
An 18. A melee spell attack. Hold on.
Marisha is
No
getting
way
a kick
compared
out
to-
of her
So that's
joke, but honestly,
at,
it was pretty good. Mom's Big Yeti.
Plus 10, so 28.
That actually kind of flows
28.
good.
All right,
Mom's
that'll
Big
definitely
Yeti.
hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Mom's Big Yeti.
7d10.
I dig it. Mom's Big Yeti is a winner.
10?
Shane Barron is in the chat. I didn't
need
see
these
you
guys
either,
holding
Shane.
up.
What's up, Shane?
The big one is
Barron.
holding this like
Hooks.
pole
He's
arm with like a hook spear on the end of it.
39.
and the
You're
other ones
almost to
appear
the
just have
40s, my
claws
friend.
and, like,
Enjoy
some
this
tools
last
and
year of your
bandoliers around
life.
them.
So they're not
Because
terrible,
that it's
like
all
physical
knowledge checking.
claws. They're
I'm
not
42,
like,
almost
they're not
40. I'm
like
halfway to
weapon
43
claws.
already.
No, they're just.
I was doing the
they're
math the
physical
other
claws.
day.
Okay, cool.
But yeah,
And,
you're
like,
not
2
shooting
days
Yetis with,
ago,
like, tools
made
and
the
attire
halfway
before. Most of the ones
point.
you've encountered.
My birthday's
and the one
October
time
7th.
you've encountered them were a
So
little
2
more
days
kind of
ago,
feral.
made the 6-month mark. I think, right?
1 point
November, December, January, February, March, April. Oh no, 5 months.
As
5
it's
months
tensed up
till my
after being jabbed with
43rd
a dagger,
birthday.
pummeled, and then
So
having
I've
its
been working
spine
out and trying to
cracked.
get in better
you rush
shape,
forward,
so
and
I
as
don't
you
have excuses
reach
for
your hand
being
outward
old.
and touch an element of its knee, there's this surge down your arm of black necrotic energy, similar to what you guys recently suffered by the gem. And as it impacts around the body, you watch as the fur around where your hand touched turns dark gray, then eventually black in that space, all at the thigh. And it goes and falls down. Now it's both on both knees in the ground. It's hurt.
Do I have any
Damn.
movement left?
You would have 10 feet left.
Can I back up 10 feet?
Sure, yeah.
It's hurt already. We
So it
already
can't,
greatly hurt this
can't
thing.
do an attack opportunity on you. Alrighty. That finishes your turn.
I like it. We
All right.
banged this thing
With
up
that,
already, and that's the biggest
It
one.
is now the Yeti's turn. The
I'm
other
thinking
Yetis.
we're not going to have too
this one
much
over
trouble
here
at
goes,
all with these things.
Crystal! And ends up running.
His mother.
And is going to go ahead and attempt to grab and throw you back, Beth.
I don't think we're going to have an issue at all with these things. I thought the big one was going to give us way more of a
You
problem.
can't throw snow. Oh, wait,
And
you
it
can.
doesn't appear
You're
so.
also not hidden anymore because you revealed your.
I'm snow.
Encyclopedia Britannica.
Make a
Is it the
deception check.
Encyclopedia Britannica? Because I see Britannica.
20.
Tiramisu.
It says
Dessert of Italian origin. I know a
in very
tiramisu.
clear common.
Oh, it's a tiramisu shot? I must have read it wrong. I know
And I need to make an acrobatics
tiramisu
check
is
for me.
always at the. I just the spelling threw me off.
You
Natural 20 for
weave
Sam.
out of its grasp
Yeah,
and
the
it tries to grab
Italian
you.
restaurant that's like one of
It
our
does
favorites has
put its arms out
homemade
to protect the
tiramisu.
larger Yeti.
They have like some of the best pizza
making net.
and
going to-
antipasta I've ever had.
They
They make
nuts.
everything good, but I go for
stole that
the
from someone they killed.
antipasta and the
And
pizza.
they ambushed us.
It's called the Reservoir.
Only
if
get
you're in
so
New Jersey,
close.
it's in
and you
the
see the one behind there goes
oranges.
like,
There's like west, south.
and goes running. It looks
all these
over
different
towards you,
oranges.
Yasha, because you're the one who's
They're
can
all
only get
different
to.
fats. They're
And
not
as it
wrong.
glares in your direction, you look over your shoulder as you go for your blade, and you watch its eyes flash blue. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me,
Okey-doke.
Changes.
which you're good with.
15?
Oh,
15 does succeed.
15 does
You kind of
succeed.
shrug off
Damn it.
whatever
I mean,
sort of
I say damn it because I
piercing
want to see
chill
action.
effect it
I
was
almost feel
putting
like this
upon
is
your
going to be
mind.
so easily won by
And
us.
it's going to go ahead and try and lay into you with 2 claw strikes.
Okay.
That is going to be, ooh, not too bad. That's going to be a 24 to hit
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
a 19 to hit.
Yar.
All right.
2 hits.
You take 9 points of slashing damage plus 3 points of cold. So it
12.
would be 5 and then, we'll round down, it'd be 4 and then 3. So you take 7 points.
7 points because she's half
The other
from
one's going to be
raging.
6 points slash damage reduced to 3. And then 6 points of cold damage. That goes straight
So
through.
9. 16
That
points of
finishes that
damage
one's
total.
turn.
I mean, the amount of
This one's gonna
damage
rush
they're
around
inflicting is not going to add up to too much trouble.
and kind of come into range with both
Both
I
of
feel
you,
like
and
we're
it's
going
looking
to
frantically
slaughter
between
them.
you.
We're going to just get
in the
chipped
direction
out a
of the
little
big
bit.
one.
But I mean, it depends
And
if
then
more
kind of-
show
as
up.
it goes,
If like 5 more show
it just
up,
looks
then we're in trouble.
vengefully pissed in its face before it gives this horrible growl, its eyes piercing blue.
I'm actually going to whistle.
All right, make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay.
With advantage because of the cute whistle.
Nope.
Ooh, 9.
9.
Damn it.
You whistle, it looks back at you, its eyes flash blue, and suddenly you feel the inner aspect of your body freeze solid. You are paralyzed for 1 minute.
Oh, these things are.
All right,
Meaner than
that's
I thought they
interesting.
were.
So
And it's
they
gonna make 2
can
attacks on
freeze
you
us.
with advantage because you are not
All right, I
paralyzed.
like that.
no.
There's some interestingness
Better
to
me than
it. Hookah Dwarf, I
also
still think
take-
you would be super fun to run a game of D&D for.
Icy gaze or something.
Well, thank you,
There. Icy
Hookah Dwarf.
Did you just make that up?
17 points of cold damage to you, Caduceus, from that gaze.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah, I kept wondering with the blue. They kept glaring blue and stuff. I just thought
That
it was
was so
a
nice of you,
fancy
Caduceus.
look.
Rather have
I just
the
thought they were
wizard.
trying to make it
Did
like,
you take healing
like yeah, these guys have glorious,
did.
lovely blue
25
eyes.
to hit for the first strike.
That hits.
I know.
Did you take
Natural 20 on the second, but it doesn't matter. They're auto crit because you're paralyzed.
Yeah.
Auto crit, auto
When you're
crits when you're
melee attacks
paralyzed.
are auto crits.
Really?
So
So you get a double
first strike
crit? I feel like you
against
should get a
Suppose my
double
shield of
crit
retribution works. Never mind.
because you
No,
roll a
because
natural
his
20. It's
reaction
almost like
to
a
paralyzed.
waste.
So the first strike is going to be 15 points of slashing damage,
Ow.
Not horrible.
plus 6 points of cold damage.
Ow.
21 total.
Second
on
one is
that.
going to be, that's going to be
17 points.
17 points of slashing damage.
Did you roll to hit?
Yeah, the natural 20 was the second attack.
Okay.
But they're both critical because they
Yeah,
both.
so it doesn't matter. Sorry.
It's okay. And then,
Ow.
and then 10 points of cold damage.
26, so
27 on the second hit?
47.
Yes.
47 damage. Okay, if we
And
get
is
if we start
frantically
getting
trying to
frozen
maneuver through and
getting
take out
crits done,
whatever
I
it
mean
can
that
out of
could
process.
add up. That
finishes its
could add
turn.
up. I didn't
Caleb, you're up.
expect
Caduceus, you're on deck
them to have that sort of
for your
maneuver.
saving throw.
All right, so
So I
Caduceus
just
is
watched
probably close
Caduceus
to half.
get laid waste to, and all the plans I had just went out of my head.
Dagon is
and
still
I reached
under
out
there.
my
Is-
hand and put it on my tall friend's shoulder.
You know, he's
and
out.
I
Yeah,
turned him
Dagon
into
is
a
still
mammoth.
trapped under the net.
Okay.
I have no idea what that does in this situation.
Is he a paralyzed mammoth?
Well, he has lots of hit points though.
Yes.
All right.
And I will use my movement
Now
to
Caduceus is a paralyzed
circle around the
mammoth.
Yeti to get into flanking position.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please punch that.
How many
fuck,
hit
man.
points do I have?
Oh, I'll tell you one
And
thing.
yeah, as much, or I can look up mammoth. I
After it pulls back with its like bloodied
He
claws,
gives
growling
Caduceus
angrily, you
a
spin
mammoth
around,
so that
and
he
it's
has
still
more
keeping
hit
kind of,
points.
like,
I love it.
looking over towards the rest of the fight across the way, and then as it spins around towards you,
At the
it
1 hour
hears
mark, we're
the
gonna do another
grinding
shot,
sound
which
of
is
something getting heavier.
3:06.
It whips around and
3:06 on the clock.
looks
is
up at the mammoth growing
1
where
hour
the small
countdown.
fear ball
We need
once
18
was,
more
and
likes.
just kind of goes.
We're almost there, guys. 18 likes.
see it-
Mike,
you
if
see
you
it audibly go,
haven't,
"Thrash
Michael's
stuff."
got a bunch in his back
You don't know
pocket.
what language it speaks,
My
but
birthday
it's
is
a
in
curse.
43
It is
days.
loudly
Had
cursing
to
its
Google
luck.
it.
Find it,
Almost
Tom?
here.
No, not
126
one
hit
and a half
points.
months away.
126.
126 is good.
126 hit points
Yeah,
for
I found it.
Caduceus as a mammoth.
All right. Caduceus, you are a mammoth, but you're also paralyzed. Go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Do I use the mammoth constitution?
Yes, you do.
I don't have advantage though.
No.
Okay.
Mammoth Constitution.
Oh, that's
He's a pink
14?
and green mammoth.
14 will do it. You're at the end of your turn.
14
The
does
bottom
it.
constitution than I have.
Hey, nice.
All right,
He's a
Frozen.
mammoth
I mean, that is,
man.
honestly, that's you got to roll pretty low.
All right.
Like that's a low roll. I would have
That
thought
finishes your go.
15,
Caduceus,
16
top of the
minimum.
round. Veth, you're up. Yasha, you're up.
14 breaks the hold.
Can I see that blade in its chest?
Nice.
Yes, it's a little
And
ways
Veth
up,
has
but you can
to
probably like scramble and grab it.
I'm
if you
gonna
bet.
scramble up.
Get the blade back.
Grab the blade and try to pull it down
Okay.
in the chest.
Go for it.
All right.
Nasty twin.
Advantage.
Yep.
Oh, advantage.
Yeah, because he's stunned from Beauregard.
Wow. Well, I don't even know. Is this? I just used the dagger's attack. So, yeah, lots. 29.
29.
29 definitely hits.
Lots.
And it's sneak attack because he's engaged with.
Engaged with bow.
Well, he's stunned. Yeah, any attack
Stunned?
that has advantage. You
so
get
he's
to-
got advantage and it's sneak attack on.
Oh god.
Look at
not
all the
looking
dice.
good for
Look
Big
at
Friend
all
here.
the
No,
dice.
it's not.
No, not at all.
2, 4, so that's 6.
There was a lot of dice Sam just rolled.
16. 21.
And this thing was already hurt.
6 is 27.
Matt said
plus
this
I'll
thing
do
was
another
pretty
one
hurt.
of those. Plus 8 is 35.
35. Nice.
35.
That's nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's looking to hurt. As you carve the
Looking
blade down
real
and pull it
hurt.
free from its chest, there's this giant gaping wound now in its sternum, which is now starting
Getting
to just
hurt,
drip
everybody.
dark crimson onto the snow around it. It's like,
Oh, I feel
That
bad
finishes your
for
turn?
it.
It's going to fall in.
No?
or what else are you doing?
Okay.
Well, that used some movement, I assume.
Can we talk?
I'll say 5 feet.
Going to wear us his best party hat.
Sure.
No, I'll stay. I guess. Yeah, I'll stay. I'll bonus action. I could run away, but I think
Look
you
at
can use
Laura's
flanking and shit. If I'm
unicorn.
on
She's
it,
worn that
so
before,
I'll just
right?
stay where I am.
Flanking
Callisto
doesn't matter to
Warrior
me. I
Queen
was
is
just
in
gonna
the
do
house,
it if
and
it
M.
mattered to
Gormley,
anybody
and
else.
Demon Studios.
All right, well, then I'll
My God, all these
disengage
people
and
just
run away.
jumped in.
It's true.
Where are you running?
Hey, View, it's
notice.
scheduled to come out tomorrow, bud. I watched it. Demon Studios, I watched Sacrificial Princess. It'll come out tomorrow.
finishes
I
your
just didn't want to
turn.
drop
Here?
100 shows on the
Yasha,
same
it's your
day.
turn.
So it will be
Okay,
out
I'm
around
going
11
to let
in the
out
morning tomorrow, 11
the battle
a.m.
die.
It is watched though. I did watch it.
For
I'm just trying to
Zoe's
space them out
presence,
so it's going to come out with
everybody within
Toriko
60 feet gains
and
advantage on
Another
attack rolls
Delicious
and
in
saving
Dungeon. I'm
throws.
trying to put them out with other
Till
shows
my next
related to
turn,
them. But you
and,
got it tomorrow, my friend.
As I'm
If you guys are curious,
screaming out my battle cry,
we're doing
I take
Sacrificial
out,
Princess on
Magician's
Patreon
Judge.
for Demon Studios.
and
So it'll probably come out every Friday or Saturday. I'm actually
This
delayed
big
by
boy.
a day because I'm a fool
Initiatives
and I
will be
mixed up
after
my
your
days. But
do you wanna do
either
it?
way,
I'll do it after your turn.
it will be out tomorrow, my friend.
so
So will
let's see.
Toriko,
Watching
Delicious
from
in
my view,
Dungeon,
weirdly. All right, so
The
go for
Young
it.
Master, Jackie
You're
Chan
talking right in front
movie.
of you,
I
right?
did The
Yes.
Young Master.
Okay, so that would be 24.
Good to see you in the
24
chat, though,
hits.
Callisto. Caleb can't heal, but he can polymorph.
I'm gonna try Savage Attacker. It's better. 29 points of damage for the first hit.
Damn, nice.
The first hit. I thought I heard that too.
The left pap.
I literally swore
Okay,
that she
so the
said the first
second
hit, and then
hit
Sam goes, the first hit.
Is
The
23.
first hit. She had to have said it,
23
because
hits?
how would I have heard the same thing? Zero pressure, but any thought on when the next start this
Well, yeah.
weekend?
We have
Hell of a boss. Hell of a boss.
found
Or
some
either this
discrepancies.
weekend or early
Realized-
next week,
I
but I
realized I was
will
doing something wrong.
get one of those out. Delicious in Dungeon
20
ends in a
points of
month.
damage.
X-Men ends this week.
Hell yeah.
Chucky ended
Well
last
done.
week.
Oh,
Shogun
good.
ended the week before.
Yeah. Me
So
too.
all of my
I was like,
shows are coming to an end.
doing
These two heavy
And
cuts,
I
you
made
cut
it
through
a point.
twice.
I'm like, I'm going to take the
Second
rest
swipe.
of the week off
Since
because I
scattering the
finally
blood
have
across the
things
snow and the
ending.
Yeti.
But Hell of a Boss will either be this weekend or early next week.
All right, that finishes your turn.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to probably start or try to start another show.
Okay.
It is now
I don't know
the
what
large
yet.
Yeti's turn.
I already started watching
Who is
Winona
stunned?
Earp.
He's
If
on
anybody's
his knees right
interested, I started watching Winona Earp. I'm interested in it. I dig it. I'm going to probably drop an episode on Patreon soon. I just didn't want to.
And he falls to like one arm.
I just didn't want to do it too early because I wanted to. I didn't want to hype it up until I was ready to jump into a bunch.
Bo, you're up.
Oh,
Ford, you're on
I
deck.
knew when this happened. I knew this. Now I have to make the choice.
What are you gonna do?
He said,
gonna do?
"Stop,
What are you gonna do? You heard him. You heard him.
dick."
Oh,
You
actually, before it's your
heard
turn,
it.
it is Dagon's turn.
Dagon.
Wondering.
Sorry, Dagon should have.
Dagon.
Fucking, I have a bird named Dagon. I did this to myself.
The other episode, Matt,
did this
I
to
just started
myself.
getting Dagon right. Dagon. And now everybody
Dagon,
says it
Dagon.
wrong. And Matt even said you guys made it
it's my own
wrong
fault.
so many times that even Matt
You get it
can't
all the time in
remember.
school. It was a problem.
Like Dagon.
Dagon's turn.
I said it wrong, not a lot of times, but I said it
was even
wrong
more
enough
than that.
times
He's
that I was
spending his
making it a
turn-
point to
Actually,
say
that's why, 'cause
Dagon
he's trying to
right.
get out.
And then
Which is
everyone
advantage
says it
on-
wrong, and then I'm like, wait, have I been saying it wrong the whole time? Dagon?
Sorry.
Dagon?
So he goes and like
I feel like there's another one they say too, but Dagon's the one they say pretty often.
looks around.
What's the other
surveys
one?
territory, and goes,
Dagon, Dagon. They say a
Are we
third one.
stopping some Yetis?
He's gonna go ahead and rush
Dagon,
over here with his
baby
with Sheila
back ribs.
removed towards the one that's currently harrying both Caduceus, and he goes, "That's crazy." Reels up fast, and then it's gonna go ahead.
That's
and use-
crazy,
he can
that's what he
go-
says.
That's he moves 10 feet in a straightish line.
The
Two
next
legs, he's gonna go
episode
ahead and
of Hell of a
ram with
Boss
the front
to
of the wheel,
release
which
will
has
be
the,
on the
the pencil
27th.
front,
Oh, like a new
to make an
one?
attack
Is it
against
what's
that Yeti.
Star? What is that
Yeah,
considered?
that
Is that considered season 3 or season 2 still or season 3?
Plus 9. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Matt and that has been Hotel or Hell of a Boss. They're both the same initials, so I'm assuming you mean Hell of a Boss. Matt and
11
Marisha
points
also had a
of
bird
bludgeoning
named.
damage
That's what he just said.
to
Dagon.
That Yeti.
At the
And he
time,
just slams into it because he
like the
uses
HP
action
Lovecraft
surge
creature.
to get his other action back.
Hell yeah.
Surge. Wait, what is that?
He's a psycho.
He's a spider
He's
ranger.
multi-class. And so with this, so he rams with the first strike and then brings Sheila and
It will
goes
be a season 2 mid-season
and does an
premiere.
overhead swing with his axe on the second strike.
He's
That
so
also hits.
done, so I
23.
don't know if like.
Nice. The guy up there isn't stunned.
Oh.
And with Sheila,
And with
both hands on this one. It's going to be 13 points of slashing damage.
Yes. Dude, 24 points of damage total. That's great.
Good old Sheila. Good old
All right, that's going to
Sheila.
end his turn. Now, sorry, back to Bo. Ford, you're on deck.
Yep.
I'm digging the fight, but it's another one of those fights
heard
where
him.
I don't feel like
You're
we're in
right
any
there.
danger.
Tears.
And then
Frozen
they
little blood.
come out with something where I'm like, oh, that's interesting. But I'm still not like
In his
worried
back
about
pocket,
anybody.
A letter.
Like
to
right
his
now, I'm
loved
not concerned
ones.
about
So
anybody's
He doesn't have a
well-being.
pocket, so it's
Sounds
actually
like
like a
However,
coming out of his butt.
doves
But
cry.
it's
Maybe
a letter
something new.
regardless.
My thing with these kind of battles is you never know what is going to come
Okay.
next as blah, blah, blah. By that I mean
Shut up.
there could be like 5 more Yetis coming out of nowhere. If
Vault kind of
like
off
5
of
more
his,
Yetis
off
come
of
out,
his leg,
we're in
like
trouble.
off of his crouched
But if
spine,
this
get
is
up
all we have to
to
deal with,
his shoulders,
I feel like we're
and I'm gonna
solid.
kind of put him in a headlock.
Okay, you're attempting to
Sleeper hold.
to grapple him.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Or you're just holding him?
I'm just gonna hold on to him.
Okay, yeah, because he's too big to grapple for you.
Yes.
But nevertheless, easy.
But I've got like Mila Jovovich thighs that I'm just like
I respect that.
crunching his neck with.
All
you
right,
know?
there you go. And so Beauregard is now up,
Uncle.
Yeah.
holding on to the sides of a neck that are the neck itself is 5 times as wide as you are, but you have
The
a grip.
neck itself is
gonna
5
get in
times
his ear.
wider than
Just
you
off the back
yourself.
of the windshield.
I mean, that's kind of why I thought this thing would be crazy power. I thought this thing,
gonna get in his
with
ear.
one swipe, especially with a hooked weapon, I thought this thing would half you
Did you
with one
ask us
hit.
up? Did you ask us to sub?
His response is. It took all of his strength to get that out because he's stunned.
Paralyzed.
And what are you gonna do for us if we let you go?
Yeah, can speak only falteringly as part of the stun condition.
Can't
So-
one of us understand it
What was your
though?
question?
Isn't there like one of us?
What are you gonna do for us if we
Tongues?
let you go?
Isn't it like tongues? Can't we
Okay.
understand it maybe?
That is a 6-second round.
My stun is over.
Yes, it is.
Now's the end of my turn.
Indeed.
I like the angle she's going though.
So
Does he get to answer
Time
me?
will tell. Time will tell.
Time will tell.
Uh,
I don't think it's gonna
So,
work,
this
but I
is happening,
like what we're
transpiring while the
trying
rest of the round
here.
is happening.
I dig it. I dig that
climbed up,
Bo
grabbed him again, speaking
is
in some back and
trying
forth,
to
stun phase.
communicate.
Now we go to Ford's turn.
Matt's not telling
That
us.
shit. I'm gonna walk up to this. The one that
I would
Caleb
love it
and,
if we
Dagger
like
talking
made
about.
friends with the thing,
And
but
I'm
I don't
gonna
know.
take 2
I don't know if
strikes
that's gonna
with,
work
the
out.
Star Razor.
Go for it.
By the way, shot in 1 minute. If you're jumping in here,
That's
like
a
the video. We
21
are
to hit.
21
we're,
hits.
16 likes away.
And
16
the
likes
second
away
one
from jumping
is
into
a-
another 30 minutes of episode 116.
That's
This
better.
ends
That's a
in an hour
28 to
from
hit.
1 minute from now. That's why we're
28
taking
doesn't beat
shots.
hit
So
as well.
everybody
Go ahead and roll
unite.
damage for both.
No,
Get
wait,
your shots
15.
ready. 1 minute. We're
Yes,
doing a
28,
shot,
that's
and
right.
that is the hour countdown. We need 16 more likes, and
Love how
we'll
I got all
watch
quiet
episode
because now I'm attacking the kids of whatever
116.
this thing is.
Well, 30 minutes of 116.
Not kids, grandkids.
That's right. That is 11. Yep, 11 points of slashing damage.
11 points
11
slashing damage.
points.
And it
I'm
shoves
holding
him
the
10
shot.
feet away.
Well, have we seen Ninja yet?
Colliding with that, which does an additional
It's
5
not a
points of
language
damage.
issue. It's a stun.
So
Oh,
total 16
gotcha,
points of
gotcha,
damage in that first
gotcha.
strike.
My bad. He did
Do I
say
have to
that.
close
I
the
kind of
distance, use the
just
rest of my speed to
didn't pay.
him again?
I
You
paid
would,
attention.
yes.
I heard him
have-
say it, but I
I think I
like
only use about 15 feet or
Yeah,
wanted
so you're good there.
my
You move in next to him.
tongues
That
thing to be so.
slams into the back
I
of
mean,
the
I guess
rock,
we
you
could just
crush
understand
him,
it if
blade
it's not
ready.
stunned.
Amazing. And that is 16 points of slashing damage.
That's
It
right,
shoves him
because they
against the
were
rocks
speaking.
again.
That's right.
Well,
We
only
did
one
hear
time
them
per-
speak.
Oh, that's right. That's only
Yeah.
one time per round. That's right.
It's all good. So up against him right there now. He's like pinned against the rock, taking a few slash wounds to the torso.
All right,
He's
is
looking
everybody
pretty hurt,
ready?
And he's breathing heavy, arms
probably-
against the rock.
Won't do a shot.
Looking down at you,
At
looking at,
9
the mammoth,
a.m.
looking
Callista.
at the mage. That finishes
What
Ford's go.
are
Jester,
you?
you're up.
Why not? It's
I'm
9 a.m.
gonna assume that
it's
I heard what was
7
going on
p.m.
with
here. No, I'm
Bo
joking,
since I was
Callisto.
standing
Don't
right in front.
You're pretty
take.
close.
I
Yeah,
think
you
I
picked
called
up
you
on that.
Callista just
So
now.
I'm just
Callisto.
going to.
Don't take a shot. You have children.
I'm just going to.
It is early. Take care of them,
Hold a guiding
and then have a
bolt,
shot later when it's
Okay.
reasonable.
at
Cheers
second
to
level.
you, everybody. To Callisto. This is to Callisto Warrior Queen because we don't
In
see you
case,
often, and we love
Big
you.
Mamba
If there's
Jumba
anyone else new in the
doesn't,
chat, you get the next shot. Oh, I'm
back off.
pouring. Oh no, it's condensation.
If he
I thought I was
acts
dripping it
aggressive,
on
I'm going to
myself.
hit him.
Cheers to
Got
all
it.
of
Okay,
you.
so you're holding that. That's your turn? Mm-hmm. All right, now the other Yetis go. This one here turns to the front, and it's just kind of like trying to figure out what to do. It's looking at you, Beauregard, and it looks like it's just... It's in like a standoff.
That's the tinier one?
The tiny one right there.
Okay.
It's kind of glaring up at you, its eyes
Oh,
sparkling.
I'm
and it's
paying
just-
attention. I
it's
just have to
full
text this
on,
real quick.
Just stalemate at the moment, waiting for the next person to make a move.
Okay.
This one here that was attacking Yasha is still going in against Yasha. It's now going... Actually, you know what? This one... Actually, no, it's all it can do. It's going to go ahead and use its chilling gaze against you once more. So go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay, come on.
But you saved from it previously, right?
Say again?
You saved from the thing previously,
I did.
right?
Yeah, I think that's
Then you are immune to it, yeah. So,
To that one?
yeah, so it
Oh,
has no effect on you. Never mind. So it tries it again. You shake it off. Angrily, it just goes and tears into you twice with its claws. Oh man, that's a 25 to hit,
No. Yes, it
and
is.
that is going to be a 12 to hit.
Okay. Halved.
So
I'm
the first
paying
one
attention, everybody.
is 11 reduced to 5, so 5 slashing damage.
Oh. I see.
so nice.
Those are both tackles. Sorry, and then you take 2 points of cold damage.
Okay.
That's its turn.
All
One
right.
over here that's against the wall.
The shot
with
just
you,
ran through me like
surrounded with you,
fireball,
it
because
just
that's what
kinda,
it
like, keeps
is.
its
All right,
hands up.
Forrest, the
It
runner,
looks
just
over
joined
now
us.
past the
Everybody
shoulders
else
and
who's
sees the large
jumping in,
one,
like
just
the
kind of,
video.
like,
We need
looking
16
for a
more.
sign, looking for
60 more likes.
something.
We're
It's just
under an hour.
waiting.
Under
So it's holding its action.
an hour. I had to text the arcade.
That brings us
It's
to
Friday night.
Caleb.
Chris is
Goodness, you're on
away.
deck.
I had to make
As a
sure
man.
they were like asking me a question about one of the games, but I think we're good. I might have to text him one more time, but we're all
It's holding
good.
its action.
Okay, I
No
can
alcohol
sense
for
a
me
little bit of
tonight.
de-escalation
Just
here,
not
so I'm
feeling
going to
it.
hold,
Daniel O'Day is in the chat.
chromatic
Daniel
orb,
O'Day, what is
and
up, my
attack
brother?
anyone who attacks one of the Mighty Nine.
You got it.
Nice.
Okay, that finishes your go.
Yeah.
What's up, Mammoth?
What's up, Mammoth?
How smart am I?
Probably not too smart.
Boy.
You're a giant mammoth.
not
I'm
that
assuming you're
smart.
not
What's
too
the
smart.
intelligence of a mammoth?
I turned off
3.
my thing that was
it's
letting me
not-
know how the stream's going.
It's not quite a fly.
You're half a grog.
Moth.
I don't know. Well,
Sorry.
wisdom is 11.
Yeah.
So would I,
I like
get
to
the
keep
sense
this in
that
front
this
of
is
me just so I
de-escalating,
know.
or would I not?
If any technical difficulties are
everyone
going
kinda-
on.
That's I will let you interpret that how you wish. I trust you, Allison.
No. So I'm gonna just take a standard. I'm just gonna take a gore attack
Go for it.
since no one's telling me to stop,
Okay.
Lockbox.
Lockbox.
and that hits.
I invented the
That's that's bad.
Okay.
That's where's all the dice I need for this? There's
Oh my god, too many dice. What'd you roll to hit?
28.
Yeah, you definitely hit.
Yeah.
Just want to double check.
1, 2, 3, 4. Is this right? Yep. So this is. Oh no. 10.
He's not saying he has too
Wait, let
many.
me 7,
Too many to roll.
10, 15, 21 points of damage.
I'm listening to Laura
Oh.
up top.
That's what I got.
That's what I got.
How do you want to do this?
How do you? No, I don't think it's that yet.
Yeah, he
Oh,
falls.
oh God, it is.
Bloody.
Well, it is the tiny one. It is the tiny one. I thought Matt didn't look like.
As you
I don't
just
know. Matt
gore
didn't
him with the
convince
horns,
me
he's
with
like
that face that it
waiting,
was
and
a
as soon
how do
as
you
he
want to do
turns
this?
To go ahead and try and
But that's what he
defend
got,
himself.
and he got.
You gore him with the horns
enough.
and lift him up off the ground.
So what?
As they pull
They'll have
out, he
theirs.
falls to the ground,
They'll have yours.
unconscious.
I'll have
Or you can heal.
The other
Drank for the first
back
time in
there.
a long time today, and
he'll
now
be
I'm
coming up
doing
in a bit, but you sense the
chores
tension
and
suddenly
unpacking
escalate
because I
immensely
moved out
in
of
the middle
my
of this battlefield.
dorm. Drank for the first time in a long time.
All right, that brings us.
His
and
name
then,
was Andy. He used to run a comic book shop.
Dagon,
I'm
who
thinking
sees
of
this
finding.
and is
trying to
currently,
remember.
after this whole circumstance, goes
Thank
like,
everyone, my dad and mom.
It's
are
not too
taking it really
bad.
rough. I missed something earlier.
might be.
One of my parents' friends
Looks over
passed
his
away
shoulder at the
last
rest and
Saturday,
kinda
May
just like,
4th.
Whoa.
Gotcha.
Okay,
I was like, I definitely missed something
spins and
earlier because I don't
rolls up
understand the
here.
dorm thing.
goes,
Horrible, Forrest.
I sense we
I'm
have,
sorry for your
Alouette
loss
folk.
and your parents' loss. That's
Right.
46. I was just talking about how I'm almost
Son of a
43.
Bitch.
can anybody? And kind of like looks over at
That
you
is very young.
Anybody?
and points over to the one that's now lying bleeding out in the snow.
Like heal.
Yeah.
That brings us to Vethsko.
Oh,
You can heal, right?
I've got a potion.
I can heal.
I'll just pass.
Hold it.
I'll hold a crossbow attack if things go
Okay.
south.
Yasha, it's your turn. You can see now as the Yeti stabbed, fallen, bleeding out, all the other Yetis are like turning and looking, and even the big one that is currently kind of taking a moment of calm with bow on the back, eyes just flick up at its fallen comrade, and you can see rage building in its face. What are you doing?
What
Okay.
are you
I'm going
doing?
to walk over to the one that has fallen.
To the one that is fallen.
To the one that has fallen. And then I'm going to take my hands and shove them into the chest of the fur, stand him up, and then heal him for healing hands.
Thought that was
And
going a
then
different way.
Right.
rip him in half.
Rip him in half, and then rip him in half, and
then
eat
I'm
his
going
heart.
to
Rip out his
scream
heart.
Are
Eat
we
it.
fucking done?
All right, how much do you heal him for?
I like that we're actually trying to communicate on some sort of level
is 13
beyond
hit
just
points.
beating the shit out of each other. It's definitely an
him- I mean, it's a
interesting battle. I will give
massive
it that.
creature.
This
It
is beyond
weighs-
our normal encounter.
Close to 1,000 pounds. But you are
Oh
you are
my
raging
God.
and you
Oh,
are
what the
furious,
hell?
and you have the wall to kind of use to lean it up. So as
Almost
you like
1,000
angrily
pounds.
lift and slam it up and
That's
heal it,
intense.
Its limp knees lock into
That's
place.
a half a
its
ton.
eyes roll back
These
open.
things are a half. That's like a freaking giant grizzly. I mean,
And I'm gonna
I
keep
feel like
standing
giant
with my hand
grizzlies are
against
like
it.
Holding him
800
there.
pounds.
Okay,
This
that
thing
finishes
is
your
a
turn?
monster. And what does the other one weigh? The other one is the size of 5 of
This
these.
is now the large
That
Yeti
thing's got to
who
be like
the
2.5
rage in
tons.
the face.
3 tons.
Sits there still tense.
Let's try to pick
gets
it up
back
and eat
on
it.
one leg. Throws its spear to the ground and goes,
Hold! This is done.
Oh, look at this.
And unless anyone has any other actions, the combat comes to a close.
I can do.
I can't believe we actually resolved it through peace.
Mammoth can do a trample charge where I can like run up to somebody and like gore them and then stomp on
It's
them.
awesome.
Well, don't do
It's
that.
really cool.
Don't do the goring
Another
stomp
day.
trample. Yeah.
Being a mammoth is super cool.
I love how after we've resolved things, Caduceus
tension's
is like,
still
you know, I
high.
could
The
gore this thing
massive
and
Yeti
stomp
gets up
on
its
it,
other
trample
foot
it,
and
and
kinda
eat its
glances
soul
over
and
its shoulder
Mortal
at you
Kombat
as
it in half and
You can
kill its
release.
entire family for many generations.
I loosen my grasp,
Just get real dark.
but I don't
Murder.
go
I'm gonna
anywhere
come
yet.
back
You're
and
still touching his
murder
back?
every
Yeah.
member of your family for
Hanging
the next
on
50
the shoulder.
years.
He goes,
Fucked up chimney cricket.
Stumbles towards the center of where the net was and kind of looks down towards Dagon and goes,
"You're correct."
looks at the other Yeti, and kind of calls them over. Do you let them approach?
Let him approach. I say yes. And we're down to 14 likes. I see 14 likes. We're
big
making
one
making our way. 50 minutes left. 50 minutes left. 14 likes to go. I know Michael's still heading home, and Michael's got a couple that he's going to
People
throw
who
up.
come from your end are
We probably need about 10 likes, counting Michael's.
poachers.
My apologies.
Not much for conversation. And we've lost a few, so to take the first swipe made the most sense. But I ask you, what would you do with us now?
We are just going to walk on through,
Yeah, we're
But,
just we were just trying to get somewhere.
and I'm just going to share some food. Please, no sudden movements. And I pull out the jar of boba
The jar of
and a
boba.
cloth.
We were literally just
Please
trying to
don't
get
attack,
through
please.
this terrain. We weren't
Put the
trying no
cloth
shit.
down, and I take the lid off the jar and I pour like 50 boba out of the jar onto the cloth.
Freezes instantly.
Don't eat more than one of those
Frozen
a
grape
day
pie.
or you will get incontinent. But one a day will do you.
One a day will do
persuasion
you.
check.
50 boba. We just poured 50 boba into a cloth. Looking for a parking spot.
that
Michael is
is,
almost home.
14.
Well, he's home,
Okay,
but just
that's
looking for a
not too bad.
spot. Making my way. I love
You
that
watch
you
as
did
they all
it,
kinda
Star.
stare at you.
Because I heard it in my head, and
Kinda
I'm like,
glare a
I
bit, and the one
figured
that's
one of you would say it.
holding
Making
on barely
my
brought
way,
back to
even
life by
Clever
you,
said it
kind
as
of
well.
limps forward
Everyone
towards it,
noticed
looks
it. I
at you
figured
and
people would notice it.
reaches over and takes like 4 in his
Cal
hand.
is more violent than Cat. I would definitely agree with that. Damn.
I'm bigger.
Damn it, I'm gonna want boba again.
Oh,
Digging the boba.
nice and filling.
Nice and filling.
The big one goes,
You let us live.
You're not our quarry.
What is your quarry?
Maybe they'll help us. Yeah, tell us
Other
if you
people
saw
like
us. Yeah, did you see a purple dude?
Happen to see a
Yeah, did you see a purple dude coming through here? They're not
purple
common.
tiefling. Looks kind of like her running around, but purple.
Lavender.
About a
Would they
day
even
ago.
know? About a day ago. Look
Went
at
through
this
the
shit.
same path, direction you were headed.
Boom. Goes the
We
dynamite.
decided not to engage. They had strange magic about
Oh my god, they didn't even try to
mean-
attack Molly.
How could you
Molly
tell
is with
they had
one or
strange
two other
magic?
people. Well, how many people?
because
He was with
they
Cree,
saw
and
us
that's it?
beckoned us to stay at bay and not get involved. And then showed some really, really strange magic.
How crazy
How
did
many
they
were with
represent
them?
Yeah.
themselves?
5 total.
Oh shit, there is a lot of them.
So hi, Snow here. Can you tell me what the
I
other
was
ones
thinking
look
maybe
like?
Cree, maybe well, obviously
think if I
Cree's
could
with
have
him.
looked,
I was thinking maybe
a lot of
one
them
other.
wearing similar.
That's nuts. They got 5
bundles
people with him. Is
as
it the whole
you,
tomb
but not
takers?
as
Do they have all the
fancy.
tomb takers?
But anyway, will you let us live?
I love that we made a reasonable communication with
Yeah.
this dude.
Are
Said
these,
we're not here for you.
are these smaller ones your family?
No, they're just other members of the community.
What did
It's nice.
what did Dagon say? You said you're a part of a.
You are? Okay.
You're what folk?
Dagon kind of pets him and goes like,
Yeah, see, there's It's kind of a small community of Yetis around the corner called the Sanctuary, Alawak Sanctuary.
Alawak?
Yeah, only a few folks really pay much mind to it, since it's a bunch of these folks. It's both dangerous to pass by unwarranted, and, well, as you've noticed, they seem to have a keener intellect than the standard beasts we're used to. But,
Oh, it's on the map. Yes, of course. Yeah, no, it says Alawak Sanctuary, right? Right here.
The large one goes over and looks over your shoulder and goes, "How many know about it?"
Oh no, I believe this is the only copy. So just us.
Are there any other settlements of you all that we should keep an eye out for as we move forward?
Kind of sits down now that he realizes kind of the tension's past. The large one goes and almost has this weird, unexpected teddy bear-like
unexpected.
quality.
Oh, and I think you missed it earlier, but there will be 5 episodes to the rest of Hell of a Boss Season 2, all released by December.
No,
we're making friends with the
gathered
Yetis. I
that
love
as
it.
soon as
I
you started
love it.
speaking common.
I honestly, when we saw the Yetis, I kind of got sad
out there that aren't like
that we were
us
going to
either.
murder them,
So I
because
told
I'm
you
like, I
sure
love
that
Yetis. I love like Bigfoots and Sasquatches and
all the kind
Yetis,
of ours you might
creatures
encounter are
like
as
this.
cultural.
I don't want to murder them, and we
But
didn't.
we like to
Well,
keep
we
to
killed one of them.
ourselves.
We did kill one of
Less
them.
pressured.
One died.
We
horribly.
hunt to survive. If you can promise not to cause any trouble or to share
Boba.
this map and knowledge of the sanctuary,
Sharing the boba.
we can carry along with you for the day and keep an eye out. Watch your backs as you watch ours.
We're going to be best friends.
Best friends.
Greatly
Best friends with
appreciated.
the Yeti.
As you can tell, my blue friend is very excited.
Do you need healing? I'm a healer.
Please.
I use a 3rd level cure wounds.
Wow.
Okay.
Whatever use for us.
Now we're even going to heal them. I love it.
I look at it and I go, and I release Caduceus.
I remember everything. I'm just gonna sit and do a quick 10-minute.
Okay.
And anybody who needs Yeti included, anybody who needs
Yeti.
Yeah. The normal Yeti, the smaller ones, there's still a bit of tension, but they eventually calm, especially as healing is being passed out, and eventually one of them kind of pulls out a small, looks like a notebook of some kind and starts writing in it.
Aww.
Some of the others start kind of bandaging a little bit and getting their supplies, start recollecting the net. And they're not much for immediate conversation, but there's not any sort of aggression at this point. It seems the largest one is the most diplomatic.
26 healing points to whoever really needs them.
And 18 points to the big one.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, you're gonna take
had
that.
The best roll I've ever had for healing.
the one that's writing in the notebook.
Yeah.
Which one is that?
That would be the one that was trying to. That was on the other side of the large one. The one that rushed in and was trying to.
There's a little one writing in a notebook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I scooch up to the one that's writing in the notebook?
Yeah, as you do, he looks at you and pulls a notebook away.
2 of us. I'm not.
I do call over Jester. It's okay. I take notes too. She draws pictures. It's kind of like her version.
Okay.
What do you do? Do you draw or do you write or?
It's my diary.
Oh. We were gonna kill him.
This is.
It's one word.
This is kind of like my diary. I'll let you read my last entry, if you let me read yours.
I don't really know you that well.
What do you have to lose? I'm an unbiased third party.
An unbiased third party. We're making friends with. Oh, that was Emily Mary. I didn't even realize. I always read the comments like without realizing. Like I'm assuming it's the same people that are in the other things. But Emily Mary, I apologize. I didn't say hello to you.
Or intimidation check. Your call.
They brought one of the Yetis that they hurt back to life. I did see it, my friend.
They're the same.
I saw the Cure.
And your choice.
The Cure. I saw the Cure. The band The Cure.
I know, but there are ways.
Hey,
there are
if I
ways
share
to
a link
interpret this.
to the
How you
concept
want
album of
yikes, I
a
rolled a
musical
2.
to the Discord, go check it out.
3.
Only Act 1 is available so far. Put it up there. We'll look at it. Go ahead, Star. Put it up there. Never hurts.
The Yeti goes, oh, no. Puts it away.
No.
It's just very personal. I hope you understand.
Sounded like Eeyore to me
I
right
do.
now. Thanks for noticing.
I deeply do. Yeah.
I'm going to get up now.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I walk over to the larger Yeti and I say, I'm sorry to harp on this, that purple tiefling you mentioned.
Yeah.
What time of day is it anyway? It's like
Yeah, like, do we even have a
At this point, I'd
concept
say
of
it's
time right
a little
now?
bit past noon. You guys.
By the
you guys
way,
left pretty early.
12
you saw
more
them
likes.
the day prior. Yes?
I think we need 12 more likes,
Roughly,
and we
yeah.
have
Was it in the morning? In the evening? I'm
about
trying to
40
figure out how
minutes.
far
About 40
behind.
minutes left.
Yeah. Time.
It was
Yeah.
maybe late
We'll do another
morning.
shot at the 30-minute countdown. Did
How
we
did
ever
that
see
go?
Ninja
One
in the
full day
chat?
ahead
Did
of us.
anybody see Ninja yet?
Thank you.
I always say
Alright.
this, but I feel like
I'm
when we
just
don't
gonna
see
go up to the
Ninja
one
for
I
this long,
killed.
that it might be a LARPing
I
day
really, I was an elephant
or
at the time. I feel really bad
vacay,
about
because I know
that.
Ninja takes,
I
you know,
didn't really
the
get that we
vacays
were
and the LARPing
backing
things.
off,
And
I'm going to be honest.
I mean, Pizza
I
World
always
could just
assumed
be
it'd
really
a mammoth
busy.
that took me out. I just didn't figure it would be like not a real one, which is kind of blowing my mind right now.
Would you be willing to accept a gift to help me kind of lift my conscience a little bit?
Sure.
I give him a Cellabone. Show him how to use it.
Isn't that a Pokemon? Cellabone?
Oh, that's right. One of those.
What does it do?
He takes it.
It's the
and,
reflex.
and it starts glowing. And he
Oh,
starts
we've
swinging
talked
it.
about this. Yeah,
And
we've
the other
talked
Yetis
about
go,
these.
What? That's not fair. That's not. They start running forward. It's like, no, you gave it to me. I'm the one who died.
The one who died gets the Cellabone. I love it.
So it'll go for about an
broke the
hour, or you
Yeti
can just
account.
turn it off like an hour
I
a
love
day, or
it
you
that he
just turn
gave it to the
off.
one who. I'm the one who died.
But it's yours, but you can share it. I'd
You share
recommend,
it.
You know, let people
You get to
He
own
reaches out
it.
and, like, palms
The
the
dead
top of your head and
Yeti
kinda,
gets.
like,
Well, he's not dead
messes
anymore.
with your
obviously.
hair and goes, thank you.
I tagged the
Thank you for
wrong
not
name.
murdering me
Leave
when
it to
I was
me.
tiny. It's
No
okay.
ninja.
Whoa.
No ninja yet.
Thank you
All
for.
good, mostly lurking
this.
tonight, Emily Mary.
Hey,
You're welcome to lurk.
And he go-
It's nice to
it's-
see you.
His one
pop up
hand goes around
like you
both of
do.
your arms.
I assume
feel good about
there's
that.
a good number
We
of
should
you.
keep going,
I saw
though,
M. Gormley
especially
pop
if
up,
they
but I
have
always
lead
think you
ones.
guys are back there
Right. The big one stands
watching somewhere out
just
there
find some snow
beneath the
and just
pale
sort of
moonlight.
clean this blade so it's nice and shiny again.
Okay.
Power move.
Cursed dagger.
Go full golem on it.
That's it. Yeah.
You're gonna go
I'll send you the
full
details of the
Gollum on
curse in a little bit.
The curse.
Can you guys make us like travel even faster through the snow?
Yeah.
Like a shortcut?
There's not much in the way of shortcuts here, but we have very keen eyes at what might be coming upon the horizon before they get to your level. And we know a few hiding spots should things get a little hairy.
Thank you.
Little Harry, I see what you did there.
Little hairy.
Good one,
Things might get a
Snow.
little hairy.
All right.
I love it. I love that
Come
we're
on,
like
gather
such
your
on
things,
good
we're gonna
terms
go.
now. We're actually cracking jokes.
Yay!
And Dagon looks over and goes, this is real weird.
Thank you.
This is very weird,
Usually
but I
we just
love
kind
it.
of
I'm
pass and
down.
put a hand up and don't talk. I
I
haven't
am
had a
down
lot of
with the
interaction
sickness.
the Yeti directly. This is you're weird folk.
Well, maybe
Thank
this will
you.
be the start of a bright future between the two of you.
Probably not.
No,
nope,
probably
nope,
not.
nope.
No.
Probably it.
Nope.
It's too weird for me.
Yeah, I agree.
Continues on. You guys
Lovely.
progress on for
All
the rest of
good.
the day.
I'm gonna make sure they
And
brought
with the Yeti's help,
one of the Yeti's back.
we will say
Oh, and I think you missed. No, I think
for
I'm
the next
pretty
day of
caught
travel,
up
kind
on
of
the
going through a
chat.
day and night cycle, they stay camped outside of the tower
right.
or of your doorway.
We're getting close to another shot.
to dinner, actually.
We're also
Can you-
10.
can you?
We're 11 likes
I
away.
don't think there is a
11 likes
limit
away.
of number of people.
Oh no, because I remember Scanlan fed like almost an entire army.
Yeah,
but
lots
it's
of-
gonna
But the
get in.
size.
Right.
Well, I was going to rearrange the stained glass of the components a little differently to make the door just a little bit wider. I have
and
to.
I was checking to see if there was any like size difference.
Yeah.
Or requirements, but no, it's any creature you designate. So the entryway can shift and adjust.
Yeah.
So yeah.
The stained glass that I took from the temple, I will just widen out the perimeter of the array, and the door is a little bit bigger, big enough for the big man.
Big
I am
enough
going
for
to
the big man.
invite you into our
Oh
home.
my God, we're going
And
to
there are
extremes
certain
now.
parts of our home that are off limits, but we
We are
have
literally
lots of food
inviting.
and
I love
beds
it.
for you.
It's crazy, but I love it.
Would you like to come in?
They all look at each other. Certainly.
Oh, wait.
Amazing.
Don't eat the cats.
Are you allergic to cats too?
No,
Do you-
know what a cat.
Do you have cats?
I'm
Trying to flip up. the
Any
thing,
idea
but
what a
it's not
cat
working.
is?
We'll find out.
Okay, well, just
What are you
follow
doing to
our
me?
lead, and
There it is.
don't break anything. And
All right. It's like, if you see something small and furry, they're here to help, not for feeding. Got it? Gotcha. All right.
That would be crazy if
This
they
is
all just
very
started
weird.
eating the cat. I mean, would it even matter?
somebody
They're
anyway.
all fantastical.
We are out there.
carefully lead
yeah.
them into the tower, and just think up. And Caleb starts to float.
They step in, and at first it's like,
A lot.
it's a big tower, but with all of them in, it's not as big. It's pretty. They're still like kind of squished in a little bit, and when they think up, it takes a minute for them to kind of gather what you really mean, and then when it does, one of them starts lifting, it goes like, and just starts doing like the uncontrolled space spin, and it's just losing himself. Like,
It's good,
oh
it's
god!
good.
They grab.
I just
their
watched
friend and pull him
Guardians
back down like a
3.
balloon, and all of a sudden they start going.
When they're all like
it's just this mess of
floating
uncontrolled
all over the
floating.
organic
Everybody
planet
come up,
that
totally
has
feel
hair
at
and
home.
Just full on like early
everything.
fizzy lifting
That's what it's
anxiety,
reminding me of,
and then
'cause I just
eventually
saw
they start
that
writing
recently.
themselves, and they're going, "Oh, this
For
is
a
so
reference
cool."
to you
pushing
and
off
everyone
walls.
else. It's a musical retelling
There's
of the
scratch marks on the
Odyssey.
walls. They're doing it, but you know,
Home
it'll be fine.
will be
That's
swapping
fine. I will
accounts
just
soon.
recreate,
Michael
but
is
I'm
here.
not taking them past
We're
the
pretty
second
much
floor,
down
the
to
great
10.
hall.
Counting Michael's, we're under
so
10.
there are more floors
But like
above,
the
but they're
video,
not really
if you
built out to your
haven't, we are very
specifications, so
close.
let's just take a
In a
rest
5
here,
minutes,
and
we're gonna
once the
take
rest of
our
the 9 are in,
30-minute
I go
countdown
to
shot.
the iris that
30-minute
leads to the
countdown
second floor
in
and
5
say,
minutes, everybody. Get ready,
so-
radiators, pour your
and the iris
drinks.
goes,
I'm going to take a shot.
and I do the same up.
And we
Well, no, I
will
leave that open for now.
commence
And I
greatness.
start going to different
But
double
Dave
doors
fam,
and
the
opening them,
ninja is here.
And there are
The
very large
ninja
tables
has
on
cometh.
rollers, and I just start
Ninja,
pulling
how
them out
busy are
into
you
the room
today?
until
We're almost
there
2
are
hours in.
Tables bigger than
You have
us.
You have
and
scared
tables
us. I
our
thought maybe
size,
you
and
were on
then I go
vacation,
and I pull,
or the pizza gods
a
have
rope,
taken you.
And a cat comes running down one of the little aqueduct
Ninja, how
tracks
long you
and
get a
say,
break?
"Mitzi,
Are
we
you
have
on
guests,
break?
big
Are you
guests,
even
so I
on
need you
break?
to make a very
Because we'll
robust
jump
meal.
up that shot. We
we
got
probably
4
need a
minutes till the
yesterday
30-minute
was
countdown.
vegetarian, we are going to
But
need
if
a lot of
you're
meat, so I would
you're
like
on
ribs,
a
big
short
ribs,
break,
like
maybe we'll
mammoth-sized
jump
ribs,
that up
okay?
ahead.
Barbecue sauce, all of that.
Barbecue sauce.
But we'll also have the mac and cheese
back
from
ribs.
yesterday, as well as the waffles and the pancakes.
That's good.
You may want ale.
Yeah.
Double amounts. And some ale, yeah. Good call.
We broke him.
Look at Travis. Yeah, Travis is over there hiding.
want
Look at
life.
Travis.
The
Look at
necrotic
Travis.
stone. We can't leave it alone. The Yetis, we invited them to fucking dinner.
Travis needs to
D&D.
settle down. I feel like Travis
to
is
get to the
being a
first
damper on our
observation.
party. Travis was freaking out about us with the necrotic stone. I was all about it. This is
Yeti feast
amazing that we're inviting the Yetis to dinner.
tower.
I feel like Travis is being a
Strange
like
elements
a
of merriment,
party killer. What's the word I'm looking for? Like a
just
party pooper?
These creatures kind
Like
of
a
adjusting
blowhard?
to the
Is that what you call it?
odd magical
Like
space
like
that they've been brought
enjoy
into.
the
meal
moment.
seems to fill
He's
their bellies
acting
in
like
a very
a
comfortable way.
grumpy old man over there.
Yes.
And the funny thing is, he's
Can
not
I
even
ask
doing
what
it as
the big
Ford.
Yeti-
I feel like
I'll
he's
ask
not doing it
all
as
of them
Ford. It isn't even
what
like
their
in
names
character.
are.
I feel like Travis is just
Everyone
being
goes,
like this grumpy old man over there.
Gustav.
Let us
Stop.
blow each other up stealing necrotic stones and invite Yetis to dinner. Like, I
By
think
the
that is
time
a
dinner is done
freaking
too,
glorious
there are
time.
amber spectral cats.
What, did he have a
hanging
kid and now
off
he's
of
just
all
like
of them doing kitty
a
biscuits
grumpy old
on
man
their
already?
arms or shoulders,
Jesus,
just
Laura's
nestled
having
in.
fun.
They
Grow
just kind
up
of freeze when it
or
happens. They're
get
just like,
younger.
Where do you normally sleep? Like, what's
It
an
has slowed
average
down
night
enough
for you?
where I could have my phone. LOL.
We have a bunch of large
So Ninja is here. No break. Was hours ago.
Stretched.
LOL.
living spaces
All right,
made of stone
everybody,
and
here we go.
hides.
We're pouring it early. We only have
Yeah.
2 minutes left, so everybody, this is for
They
Ninja.
all look over to
Ninja,
Gustav
we
and goes
hope
like,
that this shot helps you
If you ever find
recover
yourselves
from the busy
around or
Friday
near
night
the
at Pizza
sanctuary,
Land.
when we're done,
This is
walking with
this is
you,
going to be the 30-minute countdown because we're 2 minutes
to say
away
you're
from
a
it
friend
anyway.
of Gustav's.
2-minute countdown, everybody.
And say it with weapons away.
Would you like to swing
Your
on a star?
hospitalities.
carry
Well,
pizza
majestic.
home in your car.
I only hope
This
that we
is for
can maybe
Ninja.
offer the
To the
same
mighty
at some
Ninja
point.
Master, like, subscribe, and do all your greatness. Radiators Unite shots.
Excited to
Everybody, here we go.
experience your way of life.
It's a little more rough and tumble, but it gets by.
Honestly, we're kind of we're
love
new
it.
money. You know, we're kind of
Love it.
new to this lifestyle.
Look at that fucking mini. You're standing on its head. This conversation is happening. Look at that fucking face.
That a necrotic dagger into his heart 3 hours ago.
Yep.
You know,
I love this game.
Weirdest things
this
happen.
is humanity. This is what this is life, man.
While they're talking and the cats are pulling the tables back to their place, Caleb goes over to another set of double doors, walks in, and using telekinesis pulls like a cable or a rope out and walks all the way across the hallway and opens another double doors and connects it in there. And then he opens another set of double doors and giant white silk tarps are taken out, and he uses telekinesis to pull those tarps up over the rope and make like white, beautiful white tents on this floor. And cats drag out sort of like sleeping bedrolls, because I don't want it to be too different than what they're used to be pulled under the tent for them to sleep in. So no, they have a bedroom.
That's awesome. That's arranged kind of in the open space. They all quickly pick out their spaces and lay
I am
claim
paying
to
attention,
it.
everybody. I
As
just
soon as you finish,
arcade stuff real
Gustav
quick.
goes,
I thank you for, well, on all of our behalfs, for both listening to reason in a moment of tension and for being kinder than most folks who wander through here are. So, thank you.
It's a rough world, but when you can find moments of commonality.
Indeed.
He wipes a large chunk of meat from the side of his mouth that's kind of been there for 20 minutes, but you haven't been able to point out. This goes like on the ground. It weighs about half of your body weight, Caleb, and you kind of step back as it impacts.
Oh, sorry.
Quite all right.
Quite all right.
Anyway, let's pick up our journey tomorrow. See how far we get.
Down to
before
the
we
final
have to
30 minutes. 30 minutes. Oh,
Caleb
and
can
people
read
are
you,
firing up
bedtime
likes.
story.
By the way, we've had close to 30 people in the chat for a while. I'm
It's
quite
kind of the smallest
happy
of the Yeti, the one that had
with
the
what
notebook.
what we've been doing here.
Really?
I'm just gonna make sure everything's good
Yeah,
over
I
here
have a copy
on
of
the.
Zabelelling.
I don't know why my phone won't
It
go
is all in
straight.
Zemnian, but it is very old Zemnian. It's hard to translate. So, and he just starts reading it in its Zemnian.
Within 5 minutes, they're asleep. Soundly and comfortably.
Asleep.
And the inner halls of Caleb's arcane tower now reverberate with a chorus of discordant snores that just vibrate the air. The actual glass of the windows sometimes seems to resonate with it at times. It's a very unique sound. It's weirdly beautiful in its primal music, but in your chambers, thankfully, the noise is blocked. But you all have a restful evening in the tower. Unless there's anything
Not
else.
by kitty purrs anyway. Let's
There you
be
go.
honest.
Unless there's anything else you wish to accomplish before the night is over, you all rest well in the tower. In the morning, you set out for your. This would be third. This would be your fourth day of journey, which you do not have to roll on the table because you are being escorted by the Yetis.
Oh, tight.
So it is an auto, clear, non-problematic day, and you guys make your way around the bend of the mountain range on the northern side.
Bibberling-ling-ling. What was that?
You guys have to continue heading kind of in a
Bling-ling-ling.
curved southwestern
We are
direction
also
while the Yeti return towards their
very
sanctuary to the
close.
northwest. And so there is a moment where you part.
To 50
And
likes,
you see as they
everybody.
gather their things, the Yeti look over.
We are.
And Gustav goes,
Thank you again, mighty Nine.
We know.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you and stay safe.
A big hug. We're gonna
kind of
give you a
steps
big
forward
hug,
and kind
Yeti
of hug his
man.
shin, pats your back.
You hug his shin. This is adorable. Is this
All
not
right.
adorable? This is
Come on.
adorable. Yep.
Hopefully,
It's
we'll
the
get back in
music.
time for
It is
dinner.
the
And
music.
they all
You know what
begin
I'm
to trek
talking
their
about.
way, and as you kind of make your way southward, the cold gray sky getting slightly more dense with a coming light snow. You watch as the Yeti step off, slowly vanishing over the horizon in the direction of the sanctuary.
They might be too far away, but Caleb remembers and says, "Remember, only one boba a day."
No, remember, only one boba a day. By the way,
Yeah, they are.
I totally
They didn't hear
forgot
you.
to fix the
Not from that
window.
distance.
They'll all die.
I'm gonna fix the window. I never pulled back down.
Another night journeyed.
I
Let's roll one more time. for your
stretched all
final
this,
day.
and I just realized the clock and everything is off. So here, I mean, the clock's
Great.
right, but you know what I mean.
That one.
Here we are.
Number 18. Number 18.
Oh, I apologize.
Alright.
I literally
knows?
forgot who I am and
The
where
weather
I
is
am.
clear. And
Just
despite
burped
the
right in the
wind
mic like a
and the
horrible
snowfall,
bastard.
you are allowed safe passage through.
It is adorable.
And as you press on towards this final day of the journey, being
I
to
don't
approach
know
the
what
location
kind of
marked on
hair
your
is
map as
mine.
A5. The terrain begins to
Michael
shift
Sands.
from the hilly
Michael
white
Sands,
horizon
new to the chat.
to a more snow-covered rocky region that marks the approach
Right now, you
of the
look
nearby
like
mountain
Rembrandt
range
from
and
the
broken ground
Warriors.
that surrounds this section.
I dig it. I know exactly who you're talking
Odd
about.
broken
The
monoliths of
Warriors came up the
stone
other
jut
day
from
for
the
some
ice
reason.
like
We were
something
talking
angry
about
punched
it.
from beneath.
Oh, we were
the
watching
ground.
Too Fast, Too Furious, and somebody was like,
At
"Yo,
this
that's
point,
the dude from the Warriors, the
A
cop
voice
guy."
creeps
And I
into
like,
your mind, Jester.
I knew he was, but like, I didn't even think of it when I saw it.
It's odd, and at first you don't
And people
recognize it
start
because
talking
it
about the
sounds like
Warriors.
two voices at once. One of them has this sort of sound, and you recognize it as Kreese. But then over that is another familiar voice, speaking in unison, saying, "Ah, I'm so glad you decided to come. We were somewhat worried I'd scared you off. It would seem curiosity always wins."
Oh,
And that's how you
that's all we hear.
can respond if you'd like.
Respond, damn it, respond.
Are you pooping?
Are you pooping? That's our response. That's it? No, that's not.
Drama behind it.
I was gonna say, are we like? I mean, with Jester, you never know.
So here for it.
Fuck it, that is what I say.
Do it.
Okay.
Own it.
There is no further response.
Molly just talked to me.
What?
What do you mean?
Molly just talked to me.
And said,
They're waiting for us.
Did they say where?
I think they're here.
Okay.
But it wasn't just him, it was Cree too, I think.
and 3 more.
I just heard 2 voices.
Wow.
And Cree talked to you as well.
Yeah, at the same time, what does that mean?
They've got special powers, maybe?
Are they all one person?
Oh,
Hive mind?
maybe. That's interesting.
Interesting.
Yes, very interesting.
Or they're just operating on a much weirder and larger level than we've even considered.
Do we have an orb near us right now? How do they know we're here?
I'll cast See Invisibility again with the sword summoned.
Okay. You glance, and roughly about a foot above Jester's head, you see a slightly faint, shimmering beacon of arcane.
Oh, yes. They seem to be locked on you again.
Dispel.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20 and add your wisdom modifier.
2.
I've got a good wisdom, bitch. I've got a +5 to my wisdom.
Whoa.
Thank you very much.
Clark.
Clark.
I'm a Clark.
That's 13.
13.
I rolled super good.
Sorry. Unfortunately, it does not vanish.
Say some false information.
Oh, I guess I wouldn't know that it's not vanished. Is it gone?
Yes,
Oh, good.
you got it.
Oh my gosh, I'm so good at this. Anyway, yeah, they know we're here.
Assholes.
Where are we? I mean, It's nighttime? Daytime?
It's this final day's travel before you reach here. You'd get here late afternoon. You have about an hour.
I have
until
to
dusk.
hang around in
And
each
you're still not
account to make
entirely-
sure they
you
stick.
just see,
Yes,
like-
Michael, you have
like
to
for
make
the
sure.
somewhat hilly
The
sort of
cop from
landscape
Too
you've been
Fast, Too
traveling
Furious
with, you know,
was
variations in
Ajax from the
height.
Warriors,
It's
and also
mostly very easy to
Dexter's dad
traverse,
from the show.
just
I
skirting
still have
around
never
the heavy
seen
mountain
Dexter, but
range.
yeah, I couldn't
And
remember
as
his
you went around
name.
to this side,
Ajax.
this pocket, this says portion of the valley
My
where this is marked on the
bad.
map.
Sorry,
the
Michael,
ground is
just
much more
saw a
broken, and there
dump
are
of
pieces
messages.
of jagged stone that seem to punch through from the ground beneath. There are heavy valleys.
Oh,
Some
was
points,
Michael
sometimes
Sands?
wide, sometimes very small.
Michael Sands was
but it is a
saying
very
things you had to
broken
block?
landscape comparison to where you've been.
How do we find like a way in or down or through?
We're down to
Dagon?
20 minutes,
Have you
guys.
been
20
here?
minutes. We need 5 likes.
I've-
5 more likes. Michael's pacing them out.
I've helped folks
But
find
if
their
you
way
have
around
not
here.
liked yet,
It's just
then definitely throw up your
finding the
like.
space always takes a little bit. Hold on. Follow me. And it begins to carry you guys through the broken spaces here. You can see it's areas are almost like pits where parts of the ground almost had small localized sinkholes, and where the snow is built up, there's a sense of like you're not sure if that's going to be actually solid ground or just a pit that's filled in with snow temporarily. And you precariously follow in Dagon's tracks as he's
Just a moment. Just so we don't do the work for them again. Is that sphere gone yet?
yeah, it does not last the entire length of your NC invisibility.
Just making sure we're not showing them the way in.
Yeah, like we did with Oban.
They could be watching us right now, not through a scry.
Or like it's just from a rock somewhere?
Anyone see anything? Want to sweep the horizons? Do a perception check? Any ledges or embankments or anything?
Do a scan.
I'm just saying, I was checking my other account to see if I could throw up a like. 2 more after this swap. Oh, shoot. I just remembered what encounter
What'd you
comes
roll?
first.
7.
I'll give it a go.
I rolled
The Chimiki
natural
Paro
1, which
said,
brings it to
yep.
11, but
Under 20 minutes, everybody. 5 more likes.
Okay.
Do we get there?
Glancing
Usually
around
we do.
the
And Michael's saying he's already got
vicinity,
2 on
nothing
hold.
catches your eye.
We have 3 more, basically. 3 more likes, and
You just
we're
see
in.
a bunch of ice gathered in areas where
We're
the
gonna
rock
take a
seems
break.
to come
We're
off
gonna
and
regroup.
come off at an odd angle. You can see the lengthy icicles and bits of jagged ice that is gathered around some of the embankments and bases. And it's an oddly alien landscape within an alien landscape.
Is it at all like the barbed fields type of thing?
Nowhere near that tall, and it's more just like a very varied and broken ground. The barbed fields was these massive spires, these
The
weird
barbed fields.
angled, sometimes
I do
hooked
recall.
spires. That
Unless I'm thinking of
defy
something else, I
logic.
do recall the barbed fields.
But as Dagon
Both
leads
of
you
mine are
through,
in.
it
Ninja
takes
Master,
about an hour
I've
or so,
still
and
got
the
mine.
sky begins to get
Clever's got.
somewhat darker.
What do you got,
before
Clever? 1
eventually
in the
he
back
goes,
pocket? I feel
Alright,
like you have at
is
least.
all
I know
looking
you always
mighty
have like 2
familiar,
or
yeah.
something.
It's got to be there. And he points over, and you can see a jagged ice shelf that arches over the mouth of a lightless cavern that descends into darkness below. It would be easy to look past this and not even notice it, but once Dagon points it out, it's hard to not see it. Amongst all the somewhat rough and jagged terrain, there is definitively a cave mouth there, and once you're noticing it, the presence, for some reason, shakes you a bit. This is the excavation site that you've been seeking.
Dun dun dun.
are there footprints leading
Excavation
into it?
site
Just
found.
People have already.
If you want to make an investigation check to look, you can.
I mean, it's investigation. I don't know why I bother. That's a 3 minus 1, so that's a 2.
Okay.
I'm going
Yeah,
to.
any sign of like camping, campfires, anything?
I'd say investigation or survival, either way, if you want to check. What would have been your survival roll on that?
Oh, way higher. Oh, that would have been 8 with.
Right, still not enough.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I rolled real bad.
28.
28. Okay. What you do find, there are numerous frozen corpses dragged from the excavation site that have been kind of thrown down into certain areas of the surrounding ravine that are just currently covered in frost and ice. kind of glancing down at the spaces, there's enough snow on them where it looks like they've been there for a while.
Not yesterday.
Not yesterday.
Not yesterday.
You do find fresher footprints leading towards the entryway. I mean, there are numerous
I mean, yesterday
signs
is
of
important.
footprints.
Because if it was yesterday, that's
some
when
appearing
Molly
much
and them
older,
were through. So
and you only catch elements of them.
at
that
first
are
I was
left
like,
under
that's
kind of
interesting, but then I
overhangs as you make your
realized,
way
oh, by the
around
way,
where
we are already
a
well over
majority of
50
the harsher
likes.
weather didn't
I just
quite
looked and we've
cover their presence. But you
thrown
do see
ourselves
fresher
over.
sets
We're at
of
53
footprints,
now, so we're in
a number of them that
10 minutes, a little
have
over.
made
No,
their
we
way
have
to
like
that
15 minutes
opening
left.
Probably in the past 24 hours or so.
These bodies, do they look like the rough and tumble dangerous type?
Keep
or
liking, though.
workers?
Keep liking and subscribing.
little
But
bit
we
of both.
are jumping into
Some-
116
it's
after
hard to
this
tell.
is over.
You gather,
I have
I'd say
not
you find
gone
with that roll,
ahead to see what we're
five
in
different
for.
bodies
Sometimes
just kind of
I
looking
do.
around. Some that are just
I have
mostly
not
buried.
looked
You
ahead
kind of
yet, so
wipe off the
I don't
area
know
and
what we're
find
in
them.
for.
You see one that's most of a person. They all appear to have been cut, like they've all been gashed to death.
Yeah.
Some
They've
sort
all
of-
been
of
gashed to death.
battle or assault ended their life.
Gashed.
You see one of them appears to be goblin.
Goblin.
You see two that are standard humans. One of them looks relatively kind of what you'd expect from somebody who works at a Balin post. You see one looks a little more kind of almost merchant in the way their clothing is presented, though they're wearing a heavy cloak over it, but their whole front of their torso is just stained red, and they are frozen in like a layer of thick ice and snow.
Any items on these people? Magical items, weapons, anything like that?
You can check. Make an investigation.
All right,
Magic,
so-
I would say that.
Okay.
17.
17. Good call.
I haven't seen you in a long time. You look
A lot
good,
of these
bro.
bodies you'd
Akira,
have-
what is
or
up?
I'd say some of them you'd
Welcome
have
to the
to
chat.
warm up a bit, try and get
Akira,
the ice
we're
and
doing a
it's gathered
shot
on them
in
over
your
time. They've been
honor
here for quite
because
a
it's been
while.
so long.
Nothing magical
Guy
catches your
and
attention,
everybody,
and looking at
we're
most
over
of the
50
bodies,
likes, so
aside
we're
from
jumping into
what
116.
they're wearing
Cora
and
shot.
some simple basic
This will be
like
the 10-minute
daggers,
countdown
short
shot.
swords. One of them has
10-minute
like a short bow over their back.
countdown shot coming up for
all their
Akira.
money, all their belongings have been taken.
How have you been,
Two of them
Akira?
don't even have boots.
Everything good?
Wow.
Looks like whoever killed them robbed
I
whatever seemed to
shaved.
be of worth.
I've been working out pretty
And it's
religiously,
opening down into
trying to
below-
not look my
Is it
age because
big?
I'm almost
Is it like
43.
a little mine shaft?
But
What
I
are you talking
appreciate
about?
the
It's about
compliment.
Maybe 12
I'm gonna
feet
scoot
across
over,
from side
boot
to
scoot
side,
boogie.
and no taller than 8 feet.
I was
check
like
the
about to
tracks.
scream Aura's name, and for some reason it came
I
out.
don't see any markings, any
Aura
signs,
is also
any
here. Welcome, Aura. Everybody
language,
unite.
Carvings on the wall. that look
Everybody
it's
unite.
Signifying anything?
There's
No.
nature at this
Cheers
It's just
to
nature.
all
Okay.
of you
27.
lovely, beautiful people.
27?
Aura just jumped in.
No
Ninja's
traps.
here, and well,
But as you
Akira.
get closer and following
is
behind,
also
it's not
with
signifies
us,
that it's not trapped. You do
and
notice
Akira
that at the edges of the stone
this
of the
beautiful
entrance,
person. I do
where
remember.
some of the ice
It's
itself
been a
kind of
while.
comes in and,
I'm fine.
and
What about you?
seems to
Doing
be
great.
facing in
How
the
long
direction
has
of
it
the
been?
opening. You can
As
see
soon as I
elements of
saw the
stone
name, I'm like, oh
are
shit. I feel like it's been a
carved, or
good
at least
year,
have
maybe longer. But
markings, like they've
cheers
been
to
chiseled
you.
and broken. And the ice itself at this place, while there are fresher icicles that fall from it, you see the signs that this has been worked. This has been. You gather, because what you do as an investigator, that this cavern has been uncovered.
Not natural necessarily, but
Right. I mean, it was the cave itself was natural in its formation, but it was uncovered by digging and removal of ice forcefully and.
What? Oh, Laura has it. Oh, that's right. It's
not
COVID.
much to get out of that.
I'm like, why is Laura all of a
Well,
sudden
this
wearing a
is-
mask? She must have had to go
it's-
to the bathroom or something and
Our
masked it
adversaries
up.
absolutely know we're coming. They're
Masked it
absolutely
up.
waiting
How
for
old is
us.
their
They,
child right now?
seem to
How
have
old
the
is
ability
Laura
to
and
look at us
Travis's
at any
child?
time they
Like
want. We have no
currently,
element of
not here,
surprise.
because here is like 4 years ago.
it's-
Their child's
Yeah.
got to be like, I want to say like 5
Yeah.
or 6, maybe older at this point.
The best I can think of is to send my cat in and see how long it takes for them to kill him.
we don't know how far down they are.
We do.
Correct?
We don't know if they're in there at all.
They've got to be.
Pretty sure they are.
Well, remember it was 2 Alpha and Alpha, which is far further north than here. They may have been here yesterday and moved on already.
Do I see any footprints that look like they were leading away from here, further north? Like they've been here and then they're gone?
looking like.
He's 5 or 6.
None
Yeah,
of the
okay, that's what I
fresher
figured.
ones.
Because I'm like, he
None
was
of the fresher
born like a
ones.
year ago, or a year or two ago from
None of the
this.
fresher ones look like they've moved.
So I'm
away.
like, if
Lots
he
of
was
old,
born like a
stale
year or
ones
two
going
ago
in
from
every
this, and this
direction.
is
Yes, the
4 years
freshest
ago,
ones are
little dude's got to be like
Correct.
4 or
Okay.
5. Ronin,
Feels like they're
the
still
great
here.
and powerful Ronin.
So this is an ambush.
Bidet is an inside joke. Oh, Akira was
This is
asking.
an ambush. What are we doing?
5 on 7?
5 on 7.
Could be
Yeah,
worse.
But they
A
are
lot of
5 that killed really
Yeah.
strong.
5 that killed. That is.
Snuck into her room.
I feel like their
noticed.
5
Dagging.
is way better than our
5
7.
on 8.
No
I don't
offense,
mean-
our 7. Sneeze, bless you.
Sorry.
Gesundheit.
I just want to be clear. I'm a guide. I get you to the location.
So 8 on 7.
I'm not going down there.
Oh,
Makes sense.
such a cool
There.
fighter.
I'm your guide. I ain't going
But we'll
down.
just be careful.
Daggett
We'll
is
send
like,
the
listen,
cats.
you sons of bitches.
I'll go
You have
You
invisible
have
and
already
scout
endangered my
ahead.
life
Yeah.
multiple times.
Well,
I am
yeah,
not
6.
about dying
That's a
right
thing that people
now.
do.
Actually,
Thank
your
you.
invisible won't work.
Have a nice day.
Why?
Well,
Like and subscribe.
only noticed
We've
the
cracked the
scrying,
30 people
which
in
I
the
can
chat.
do only when I
30
see
plus people in the
invisibility.
chat for like a good couple minutes now. We're
see.
going to jump into
Yeah.
I can still
116 after this, in
Okay.
case anybody's wondering.
tried
We've
to
only
send
got
a
about
message
10 minutes
to Molly.
left. We are going to jump
How
into
about you say,
116,
"Where are
30
you?"
minutes of that. So we're going to be here for
Or
like another hour counting
Clap 3 times.
what's left. We're going to take a break in 10 minutes,
Yeah.
bathroom break,
going to try to send a
refill our
message.
drinks,
Okay.
and then we're jumping into more. I don't even know what the episode's called. I don't even know how long it is or what kind of breakage there is in the video.
Why are you doing this?
Now we're
What do you
scrying.
even want from us?
I like it. I like it. I love the scryings. The scryings.
We just miss you.
Oh,
I thought you were our friend.
I don't think he understands or even knows what we're talking about.
Anyway,
If she
here.
has some medical issue and studio makeup, I'm very sorry, but she looks glowingly
The
pregnant.
Molly voice returns rather
Laura
rapidly
Bailey?
from your statement and says, I don't mean you any harm.
Speaking of kids, I watched The State of the Role.
I'm just...
Is Marisha
Pursuing my
pregnant?
interests.
Oh. I didn't see your first
And
comment.
if
Now
you
I
have
see it.
similar interests,
So he
well,
is 6 years old. Ronan
I'm inviting you
Willingham
to
was
come
born on June 28th. Oh, his birthday is almost here.
you don't have to.
Does it sound like he's lying?
Make an insight check.
Shifty.
Make an inside check. Under 10 minutes, everybody. Under 10 minutes. Raspberries are
I
blonde.
rolled a 2,
The
so
raspberries are blonde.
7.
Hard to gauge through a message spell necessarily. And you're still a little shook by the interaction. You know, hearing that voice again after so long, it's still...
Out of
kinda rattles you.
curiosity, I'll be idling in chat, but gonna turn on Jeopardy Masters. The Jeopardy Masters,
What
or
if we
Jeopardy Masters meaning
What if
me?
we take him
Is
up
it
on his
called
offer?
Jeopardy Masters? I thought it was a joke at first,
join
but
him.
it actually could be called that.
Don't
But
think
or are you
the
saying
seat's gonna work on
gonna
this
be turned
one,
on
but-
Jeopardy
Not being
Masters?
deceitful at all.
But is I mean
don't
maybe people
even know
know.
what
Was
you're
Matt
joining
and
about.
Marisha speaking of having
No.
children?
I don't.
Like they must have brought it up at some
I
point or
didn't know I
another.
was
Do
joining
they
though
want
when
to
I
have
got thrust
children?
into the Cobalt Soul either, though. Made it work.
What if they're doing evil shit?
They
Evil
are.
shit.
Well, then I don't want to join them.
Well, you join to see what happens, and then at least we're there when shit goes awry, right?
Pits.
This
Let's be
is
cautious.
Either
The
we
pits.
walk in and we get ambushed.
We won't get ambushed.
We will get ambushed.
We won't.
Why wouldn't we get ambushed?
Because we're smarter.
I don't
We're
think
expecting
that's
it.
true.
An ambush
why
means
wouldn't
that
we
they
get
take you by
ambushed? We're
surprise.
smart. I mean
They know so much more.
Whoa,
we don't
the
even know
ego
realistically
came out.
why we're here. We're chasing a ghost.
we're watching a Jeopardy Masters
They've got
too.
the entire upper hand. right now.
Nice.
You're not really
Jeopardy. I told you guys I used to watch Jeopardy a
How am
lot.
I not?
I used to watch
They've
Wheel of Fortune
got
and Jeopardy back to
all
back.
of- They're holding
all the
all
time.
of the cards. Why would we
I used to
fight
play
that?
Jeopardy constantly.
can't go
I
up
don't know if
against
it
the
was the
house
gambler
ones
in
like
me where
that.
I was just competitive.
So
But I haven't watched Jeopardy in forever.
Bo has a
Probably
small
because I do
We don't even
this,
know what it is they
not just
want.
this, but like YouTube in
What they're
general.
trying to do or accomplish. It seems like something that we should stop. It feels evil. But Vesteragna is no saint.
Whatever that they're doing, that's evil, whatever ritual that they're trying to accomplish, they're not going to accomplish it tonight. They're trying to.
We think, yeah.
They're going somewhere.
I mean,
they're trying to gather
I
something.
I
They've got
agree
this
with
book
Bo.
back from Vesteragna.
We don't know for
from
sure,
the
but I
source.
would agree with Bo.
Super mad at myself that I didn't think like that
Love
he
Jeopardy,
was
I'm
speaking very
awful at
literally,
wheel, though.
that he was taking it from her directly.
I was.
So
I
he
would
has
say I'm
that piece
decent
of
at
the puzzle.
both. I'm no genius. I would say I'm
Beyond
above
that, we
average
don't
at
know,
Wheel of
other than we
Fortune.
know
I
that
might be
he's
better
here
at Wheel of
gathering
Fortune
shit
because I'm
for
good
some
with guessing.
reason.
I just
And we're
Are you getting all this?
I'm sure he
like
is.
Hangman. To me, Wheel of Fortune to me is like
It's last for an
Hangman.
hour, so I can look.
I'm good at that kind of
no
stuff.
sign of
I mean,
anything
not
around
that I'm bad at Jeopardy,
I say,
but I'm pretty quick with Hangman.
You're
type
not wrong. They're going
things.
to tell us what's going on. I don't think that this necessarily. This doesn't feel like an ambush because they wouldn't be setting us up for this. They'd let us walk in.
Why is Laura
I guess.
laughing her
He
ass
either
off?
thinks
I
he's
don't see
here
anybody
because
else.
we're
Oh,
competing
Travis is kind of
against
giggling.
him. Or he knows we have no clue what's going on and we're simply chasing him and he is leading us into a trap.
It's also entirely possible he doesn't know why we're chasing him.
That is what I
He
think.
knows enough.
I
We're
think
going in.
Caduceus is right.
We are.
We always
I
decide
think
on
I
that.
also
Molly
may
doesn't
have a
know, or
locate
whatever he
creature
goes
spell.
by right now.
So
I don't think he knows why we're
we can,
following him. Like
Lock in on Kree.
Kree definitely
Even
does.
5
Kree,
against 7.
God knows what Kree is telling him. Maybe Kree is like these
He
people
snuck into a
are
member
coming
of the
to
server's
eat your
assembly's
soul.
room and murdered her. No problem. Someone that we repeatedly said, time and time again, even after she died, that she's a member of the Cerberus Assembly, no one should be worried about her, she can protect herself. We said that after she died. So, whatever we're working with, we don't know what it is. We are following them in blindly. We've done that before. We did it with Oban, and it worked okay in our favor, but we were chasing Yasha. We don't know what we're chasing right now.
I think it's funny
These
that
are great
recently,
points.
whenever we've
We
had
have
these
nothing
in-depth
that we can
conversations,
do
Bo
to
is the
solve
voice of
them, though.
reason.
But join
Bo,
them.
Bo is very
How?
Follow where they're going. Just go along
How is that
for the
different from what
ride.
we're about to do?
And
We're
like
going
actually
down there
like
anyway.
We're not
you know
gonna it's the
thinking
difference
things
between
out, not
saying,
just
"Hey,
like jumping
what's
into
up?"
insanity.
and fighting them right
I feel like
now.
she's the
That's a fair
voice
point.
of most of
We
our
either go down and
conversations.
so
of
that's the
recent.
conversation then.
And that's the
To try
conversation.
and talk before anything.
I don't think there's any question that we're going in.
We're down to
No.
4 minutes. Any
I'm
minute
not-
now,
I'm
Matt's
not
going to break this
debating
up.
that.
Because I know
I'm
we end at
debating, what do we
4:06
do
and we're
when
less
we
than
find
4
them?
I have no
minutes.
problem listening.
He goes by
Do our
Jeff.
best to defend.
Oh, love
ourselves
Jeopardy,
and
blah,
have
blah,
a
blah. Wheel
conversation.
is
We just
tough,
had
but
dinner
I'm
with
bad
fucking
at
Yetis, for
spelling, so
Christ's
that
sake.
might be
I'm
part of it for me.
fine
I
listening.
just noticed I hadn't liked the video.
All right.
You, Amelia, did I even
He's
say
gonna
hi to
watch
you?
us
I
as
saw
we
Emily
go
Mary,
down.
and then right under
The
you,
more
Amelia.
amicable we've seen.
He goes by Jeff. That Jeff shit was pretty great. Character
It means
growth
we're not resurrecting
at its
someone
finest.
tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. 55 likes
choice
in.
but
joining
to
him.
go
We have
in
surpassed
with no choice
the
but to go
threshold that we needed. We're 3 minutes
Murdered
away from a little break. We're going to
high-powered
jump up onto
government
episode
official.
116. But I
Looks
do
like
have
we did.
to
Of
pee
course
pretty
we're
bad.
going in.
I mean,
We
we're
have
over
no
2
problem.
hours at this point, and I drank
I am
quite
not showing
a
you
bit.
something I don't know
Maybe
what it
we'll
is.
go take
Doesn't
the
change
bathroom.
what we're going
Actually,
to
no.
do.
I'll
We are
set the
going to
clock
go
up first so
in
we
at
don't
a disadvantage
There's a
and
difference
find
have
out.
to,
between joining
This
and
is semantics, Beauregard.
Everyone
We're
can set their
going
clocks,
in.
take their
I'm
breaks,
not
and then we'll
debating
start.
that we're not
Join
going in.
The Eyes of Nine in advance.
I'm not suggesting that we join the Eyes of Nine and slit our wrists and do some sort of ritualistic magic. That's not what I am suggesting. And I know we're going in.
Listen to this.
I'm
We're kinda
only
getting a little-
presenting
we're getting
a
slightly
plan
heated
for when
over
we
here.
encounter them.
And the plan is that we'll talk first. Fine, let's go.
You can get in the car with someone and see where they're headed without.
Let's take it one step at a
I
time.
like your optimism.
If
Yeah,
the world
honestly,
looks like it's opening up in that
I kind of
direction.
get
I'm
what they're
not
saying.
Don't mistake any of this for optimism like I have hope.
I'll start walking towards the entrance.
Okay.
I'm into that.
All right, let's go. Yeah,
I just don't want.
I
anything
dig
to be
that we're
misconstrued
talking it
I'm
out.
joining in
I
some
dig that
sort
we're
of
talking it
evil
out,
force,
but at a point we could see
fighting it
there's
head-on doesn't seem like
some
the
sort of
already walking
disagreement
after
in the way to
Alright.
handle it. So now Liam's
Yeah,
following
we're on
Ford,
the same
Caduceus
page.
is following both,
Okay. Ford and Caleb enter
and
the
we're
cavern.
probably going to break here.
The second you say it.
Nobody else follow after them?
Oh yeah.
Caduceus,
Sending Frumpkin
Ford,
ahead? Are we doing
Liam,
anything?
Yeah, I think that's actually fair.
sending Frumpkin ahead.
Frumpkin's a good idea.
Frumpkin's getting sent first.
I feel like me and
If-
Ash are standing outside of the cave for a minute.
Everybody don't go anywhere. If you didn't hear earlier, we are jumping into 116. We have less
could've
than 2
killed us
minutes,
too.
but we are jumping into 116. We're going to take a
You know,
bathroom break,
They didn't
and we're
come
going to
after
do
us.
30 minutes
Yeah.
of
Not that that
116.
means much, but
We don't really have a choice.
let's go.
This is stupid. I place my hand on Ford's
so-
shoulder.
Well, one by one, you all step into the beginning entrance of the cavern.
I think the episode
The shadow
title
begins to take you.
is
and you
gonna have something to
prepare
do with the
next
cavern.
Length of your journey into the subterranean unknown, on the heels of Mollymock, or whatever he calls himself.
That's what I was
now,
saying before, Molly or whatever he calls
and
himself now.
Old friends he carries with him.
The Tomb
We'll pick up there
Takers.
next week.
The Tomb Takers. Bo and Caleb often approach the same thing from different angles, and it gets lost in translation. Liam and Risha love it. No, it's very. I definitely dig it as well. We're gonna let Matt close it
And
out.
we'll pick up there as
We're gonna
you delve
check out-
into your first
Less than a minute.
excavation, outer
Less than a minute.
excavation.
We're
of
gonna let
Aor.
Matt close it out.
I'm excited, you guys.
Just 5 more hours, Dad. You got
My stress.
You did it!
It went everywhere.
Wait, you
did it?
One of those?
You snapped it? Oh
There's
no!
little bobas all over the floor.
There's little bobas all over the
Oh
floor.
my
I'm
god!
covered in like little water right in my crotch. I was like,
I'm so proud of you, Travis.
a grenade went off right in my.
That's a good metaphor for germ spread.
There you go. Well,
Well, at least we
on that note, thank you so much for coming along with us. Don't forget, we love you guys very much. And is it Thursday yet? Good night.
Good night, Matt Mercer. Is it Thursday yet? All right. I mean, I think you guys told me the next couple episodes do
everyone,
stay
and
within the
welcome to
realm of
tonight's episode
4
Critical
hours
Role,
because this is
where
a
bunch of us
4 hour.
new-ass voice actors sit around
Let's see what
and
the
play
break
Dungeons
is.
and Dragons.
We're gonna run ahead and say, oh, it's a late break again. The break
Just like
is
that.
at
Before we get into
2:24.
tonight's episode, we do have some announcements to
2:24,
get through,
so-
beginning with the first quite
Whoop.
early excavations of fallen Aeorian debris. And after making your way across some mysterious
We're gonna
encounters,
pause
some
it. We're
strange
gonna set the
weather,
clock.
and
Everybody,
making
if you're
some,
jumping in, we're jumping into
allies out of
episode
possible
116. We're
enemies
just gonna
in the
find a
shape
good
of
spot
intelligent Yeti.
to pause it after Matt's recap.
you
Yetis. We
discovered
approach
the
the entrance
outside
to the excavation
of this
site.
excavation site.
Here it is.
As you found a number of long
There will
frozen
be a
bodies
clock.
left in the surrounding
set it.
debris and ice and stone,
stopping this
you
one.
begin to
Reset.
approach the entrance to it. And so, picking up where we left off, as Dagon once more goes,
All right, so I got you here. That's what I'm being paid for. I'll just set up camp out here, and if I see anything strange, I don't know, shout loudly down the hall for you, but stay alive.
For sure, but also don't feel like you need to just remain outside. If there is trouble, you'll come in, won't you?
Oh, yeah, I mean, but I'm not gonna go super deep in there. I don't know what kind of dangers are in. To be honest, I'm not being paid quite enough for that, so.
Fair enough.
fair.
Do we have any sort of
I'm just gonna try to find a
communication
spot to stop.
rock or anything that we can give? Do we don't have anything like that in this campaign, do we?
All right. We're going to 10:48. Just because I'm trying to find it, but they all are jumping in one after another. 10:48, everybody. So go 10:48. I'm gonna go. There we go. Clock is set. Is it under? Yeah, it's there. All right. Clock is set. Boop. Oh, I just messed it up again. So the clock is there. Here we go. All right. Bathroom break. We are going to come back 30 minutes. 30 minutes, everybody. Well, not a 30-minute break. We're gonna do 30 minutes when we come back. We're gonna take like a 2-3 minute break, not a long break. We'll be right back. Everybody sit tight. All right, everybody, we're back. It's the Shivers episode. What is the name of it? Under Timeless Ice. I didn't even look. I was like, the Shivers episode. Is it called The Shivers? It is not called The Shivers. Everybody, we're pouring a shot before we start. 10:48 on the clock. Everybody unite. Drinkers unite. Radiators unite. Is there anyone in the chat who I have not said hi to yet? Because you will get the shot dedicated to you, Vero G. On my way home, Vero, Vero, how far do you live from your work? Because you might make it. You might get there in time, my friend. Colvin, Ninja, or not Never, that's not Ninja, that's Clever. Clever. Cheers, everybody. We're going to start in 2 minutes. I'm just going to give people some time to come back. But Ninja, Ninja is up there too, though. I see Ninja. Have to go. Have fun, you all. Tealbird, if you're still there. Adam Espinosa, by the way, today is Marisha's birthday. I didn't see Adam until just now. What Bo is suggesting is that they mingle with the Tomb Takers. Yeah, I got that, Adam. She's basically saying, let's sort of play ball, see what they're up to, not necessarily join their cult, so to speak, but we'll like how she was saying, we'll get in the car. If you get in the car with somebody, doesn't mean you got to actually do what they're doing. You're just kind of taking the ride and figuring out what's up. I get what she's doing, and I'm kind of leaning more towards her thing anyway. But cheers to everybody. We're going to start in a minute. All right. So everybody, sync up. 10:48 on the clock. Is everybody here? Ninja is here. I am here. Everybody's here. I don't see Star. Star, are you here? Good night, Tealbird. Star, I just want to make sure Star is here because Star, the break was just long enough to listen to Molly Muck's reprise. Yay. Star is there. I just want to make sure people are here that need to set the clock right. So here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
No
We just pierced his ear for no reason.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Hold still.
Everyone's
But
here.
I can send him a message.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
we're messaging.
Maybe
message.
Well, I can send him a message unless we go.
So we're
farther
going to
than
go
150
to 40 minutes.
away.
40 minutes on the
Yeah.
clock we're going to go to.
All right. Well, I'll send
And
you
then
a
that'll
message
give us an hour
right before
Patreon.
we get 150.
I'll probably
feet
give a
away.
little to the live
and
stream
if
again.
things get real
I feel the
dangerous
YouTube video is
or-
going to split with the live stream.
I don't know if you find yourselves being suddenly attacked by a bunch of terrible beasts that are climbing their way to the surface and you're not going to survive. If you could just let me know in advance so I can skedaddle, that would be
I'll try to remember
great.
that before
Skedaddle.
I appreciate it. All right then, stay safe. Guess see you on the other side.
We have a rule in the Mighty Nine. If we don't come back within 7 days, you have to hold a funeral for all of us.
How elaborate you thinking?
I mean, no.
Pretty elaborate, I feel
We
like.
gave you 1,000 gold, right? So at least 1,000 gold worth of stuff.
For sure, you have to send
How
us out
about
to
I
see.
pay for the funeral out of the extra I was paid when we took this journey?
That
Sound
sounds
like
good.
a plan?
That sounds good.
Sounds like a plan. I like it. I
Go
like
to
it
the
a
meal.
lot.
Good luck. He goes ahead and makes
We
his way
won't
away from
make
the initial
it.
alcove where you guys are
Star is
currently
here.
standing at the precipice of
Shiver
the entrance
is at
to find
1.
a safer space to set up
51.
his small camp out of sight.
I had see invisibility up when Molly Mock or admin profile or whoever was talking to Jester. That's down now, right? It's been like an hour plus, right?
I'd say it's probably because you guys did begin looking through the bodies and stuff, and that was. I remember when you did that. I'd say I'd say it's down by now.
So, now what?
I think we agreed we're going to enter,
But
be open to hearing a story before we kick shit off. Yes?
I mean, there's no surprise happening here, though.
No.
Yeah.
Is there anything that we can do to surprise them? Like, they'll expect 7 people walking down a
it's going to be
hallway. Should we
Patreon,
make
maybe.
ourselves
7
look like
days. Okay,
6
we won't
or
make
8,
it.
or should 3 of us hide? Or
Are
be
we talking
invisible?
like something happens
because-
this episode?
Lucian could see me scrying. He can probably see if one of us is invisible, or if we're disguised or
I
something.
feel like
Going
each
to
one
see
of
through
those.
our usual bullshit.
Yeah, I feel like those 9 eyes will flare up at different moments to activate something. And I think, didn't you say when you were scrying, an eye lit up and then he turned and could see you?
I can't remember.
Pretty sure that's what it
Maybe.
Yes, but
Maybe.
if two of you can be you know, worms or cockroaches. They can't see through that, right?
I think we save our tricks until we know what we need.
Didn't we do that once before and the cockroach was a little on the...
I was a moth.
A moth, yeah, and you weren't super with it, right?
I don't know what you're talking
A
about.
little easily distracted. Maybe not just yet.
All right.
I think you ate it first.
Wait, what did the stone in the arch say? That had markings? Did we know? Did we figure that
Did
out?
Travis just laugh because he burped?
What's done?
Oh, I don't
Travis
think we
like
know.
hiccuped
So-
or burped or
No,
both,
as the entrance
and then
to this,
laughed
you can see
because he thought it was
there once was solid ice
interesting.
that
Yeah,
just sealed it
at
off, and has since been
1:51.
worked away. You saw
Oh,
signs
an hour.
of
See, that's what threw me
large
off.
chunks of ice
When
and
you guys were
rocking,
saying
chiseled and
151, I'm
broken
like,
to
how?
expose
We're not
the
even.
entrance that
It's
leads
like I'm
further
thinking 151,
down
like
beneath the
1 minute
surface,
51
but it doesn't look
seconds.
like there were
I'm like, how is that
any
even
markings
possible? We're already
necessarily,
past
or
there.
Script or writing or glyphs on it. It's just the
Got
sign
it.
that this was a space that was
1:51 to
intentionally
33
dug and excavated to
is when it happens.
delve within.
That's what that means. That's what I wrote.
Yeah, that's
Doesn't make any sense.
because if I do the hour
Translated, it
Patreon,
says days since last accident.
I could do a real short YouTube
Possibly.
video. Because if I do the hour Patreon, that brings us to an hour 40.
You make your way in.
If I did 11-minute
I
YouTube
think we're just
video,
going in and having a discussion.
it would
it
start
super
next
duper
week's
dark?
live stream right there.
There is no light
But then we'd
inside.
have like a bigger live stream, I guess. Because
I'll
it goes
take
for
out
another
the,
30.
Star
I mean,
Razor and say,
technically, I
"Galasva,"
could.
Put out that 20-foot.
As it ignites the air around with
It would
bright
just really
divine
shorten the
light, you can
YouTube
see
video.
immediately in the first few steps within the entrance. It
I'm going to call it a night.
Pincers
Good
a
night,
little
everybody.
bit,
Little
and it looks like
Paramount,
it
so
opens
you
up
have
into a smaller
a
chamber, maybe no more
great
than 5
weekend.
feet,
If he
within the
responds
interior.
favorably,
come
maybe
up
he
right
can
behind
clip
Ford
it
and I
and
go,
post it here on
"Galasva."
YouTube.
Does it turn it off?
Shiver at 151,
no, unfortunately, the
break
wielder
at
has to say the phrase.
224.
Too bad.
That is pretty.
Yeah, I could do. I mean,
very
technically, I could do a
Just trying to
super
see.
short
I'm gonna-
YouTube
I'm gonna
video,
just
and then it'd be
power
like
up a
it would be a
bolt
long
with the
live stream
spell.
though.
I'll
We'd have like a
voltaic
good
bolt the
3+
spell,
hour live stream,
and bolt.
counting if we hit the 50
So
likes.
it's ready to go.
Okay. How long does it last?
It just says until I use it.
It should be concentration.
Oh, you're totally right. I don't do that.
I mean, if it's that big
How
of a
many
thing,
sets of footprints
I
do we
could,
see going
like
into the cave?
Ninja said, I
A
could
number
clip
of
it.
sets. There are fresher ones.
But I don't know. We'll see
you
how
can
it goes. We'll see how
but
we
there are
roll
older
with it.
ones that come in and out. You know, a lot of people have been through here, and who knows how many sets have been wiped out by the weather and then been left behind in recent times. It's a smattering, but there you do see a number of sets that are at least within the last day or so.
All right.
All right.
You want me to scout ahead and check for things?
I would
Trappings
scout ahead and
stuff?
check for things.
Yes.
And a marching order would be preferred.
I guess I'll go first.
Okay. First,
Walk in the park.
who else is coming up after Veth?
Nobody for at least 100 feet.
Okay. So,
I'll follow.
If you're going to message Dagon, now's the time.
Message
We're
Dag.
150 feet away.
Dagon.
all right. So, you go ahead and roll a stealth check as you enter into darkness. Do you have dark vision?
I do. My stealth is 25.
Okay. Halflings have dark vision?
Hoo-ha?
Halflings have dark vision?
Ooh,
Not have dark vision.
Let's see here. Racial traits. Is that where it would be?
Yep.
It doesn't say it in racial traits.
Uh-oh.
Do I not have dark vision?
I think you did.
goblins did.
Yeah.
Not as a halfling.
Oh, God. That's right. In my head, I'm like,
They made
wait.
characters that didn't have dark vision.
That's crazy, yeah. I like, in my head, I've just
Don't
lived
all
with
the characters have dark
not
vision?
having
Except
that
for human?
ability that I'm like, what are they talking about? I don't remember
a number
what
of them
shiver
do.
means, but I'm
And even
thinking
dark
about
vision,
it.
you,
I
you
just
still
love the
can
laugh
see
from
in
it.
pitch darkness, but
that
it's
hits
considered very, very
the
low
whistle
light, and it's still very
register,
limited.
LOL.
So.
I can't see
Shiver
shit.
is like quivering. Like with the
wanna borrow my
cut short
goggles?
comp I
Should I have
did.
to attune to them?
I'll clip it and add it to my channel unlisted.
So,
I'm not sure what that is. A lot of people are confused by it. I don't know because I haven't
30
seen
feet
it.
away on the
But a lot of
precipice of
people
an
are
ice
confused
cliff,
by what the
Dagon's
shiver
going,
is. Now I'm
Okay.
even more inclined to want to know because
because
it's like something that people
Oh,
must
glad I
not
got some pay up front.
see the same as others.
it's not. It's not.
I'm gonna kill the rest of this.
Yeah,
I
you
think
can
there's
just
like
put 'em on.
the
They're just night
slightest
vision
bit of
goggles.
mom's water still in
Yeah,
here.
but I want it back. But I want him back. But I want him back.
Whoa,
I feel so. Yeah.
Will you acknowledge that you're gonna give him back?
Yeah. I got it.
They don't make you look straight. They don't make you cross-eyed.
That's the wall,
Okay.
man. That's the wall.
This is how I do it. All right, let's go.
You
Roll
need
stealth
to go
check.
see an optometrist.
I would
You
have
need to
had
see
the
an
blessing of the
optometrist.
trickster, her.
Wow.
Okay, you got.
But
That is a dainty
Ding, ding,
ring.
ding, 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 ding.
Then
That was the
what-
electrical
what is
parade.
happening
I know
right
that
now?
jingle. I'm not kidding you. I should get credit, even though I don't know how many people
Alright,
knew
blessing of
that.
the trickster
Whatever
gives you
just played on
advantage on your
someone's
stealth check.
ringtone. That was the
Which you would
electric
have already.
parade from
But now
Disney
you're blessed by the
World.
trickster.
Oh,
There you go.
We used to
So roll
go
again?
very often
Yes.
as children and go watch the electrical parade, and that was the freaking parade song. Ding ding ding
Slightly
ding
better
ding
than
ding
before.
ding 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 ding
29.
ding ding.
29.
I can't believe I just heard
So,
that.
as
That just
you vanish
lightened,
into shadow, all of
brightened,
you wait for
and
a
every
moment.
other itemed my day.
You make your way inside, where it begins to open up slightly. It kind of. You enter a sort of kidney-shaped, slightly curved antechamber of natural rock and ice. It's about 15 feet wide,
Not
maybe
for Jay.
25, 30 feet
BRB
long.
looking up
And
Shiver.
Make a perception check. for
I
me.
know it is a song
Yeah.
by, I can't remember the dude's name, but he's like a famous singer, songwriter
12.
12.
on the radio now. He has
What
he
you
has a
do
song
see
called The Shivers, or
Within this room,
called Shivers.
there are
No, the.
signs of.
I can't remember his name, but it's like a catchy
Small,
pop song that's out.
But you can see
if you
there
Google
is,
Shivers, that's probably
an
what you're
old
going to come
frayed
up with.
rope that is partially coiled on the ground and discarded at the side. You see heavy tools that have been, like pickaxes and elements that are used for simple excavation. You see a pile of rags and burlap, it's like sacks and stuff, and two different black soot-marked fire pits in here that currently are just in disuse. But it looks like this was a resting place or a temporary encampment or a rotating encampment for those who are coming to excavate this location. And then the chamber
I wish
continues on.
I knew who hit that laugh note.
You can see it goes deeper and deeper and kind of becomes a steady decline into darkness below. And it pincers into about wide enough space for single file travel.
And everyone else is like 30 feet behind me? Or?
Yeah, they're still by the entrance. So like they're about 20, 30 feet.
Let me just go look and see if those fire pits or whatever are recently used.
All right, go make an investigation check for me.
23.
The music kicked in.
23. Looking at the fire pits, one of them looks like it hasn't been used in a while. One of them looks like the recent ash and soot in there puts it somewhere in the neighborhood of the past week or so. It could be a day ago, it could be a few days ago, but it's relatively recent.
Okay, I'll take some soot from there and just kind of do this, get ready for battle.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I'll just message back to the friends. Okay, first room's clear. Nothing here. I'm gonna keep going down, but you come up, and then I'll go down.
Yep.
I don't know how to go.
What was that?
Just like that.
Of all the movies you've seen, did you ever see? That was like Do Re Mi shit in choir.
Let's go. That's what the SWAT teams do.
That was the cutest thing I've ever seen.
The cutest thing
Frosty
I've
is
ever
no
seen.
longer gonna
I know
take our
Coyote
support.
Shivers had a sugar high.
Okay,
Stop.
Coyote Shivers had a sugar. Is that the song? Sugar High? Because there is a song called Sugar High. Watermelon
I'll
sugar. Or I'm
continue
thinking of watermelon sugar.
Okay,
high.
you all still staying outside?
Watermelon
No,
sugar.
we're
high.
following 30
for us
feet
to-
behind.
Watermelon
Need to work
sugar
on
high.
this.
High.
So you
2 more
follow
minutes,
in
everybody.
after
We're at the
that,
halfway
and
point
you
already.
too
So
see
we're doing a
this
shot.
small encampment here. With the
2 more
kind of
minutes. Get ready.
scattered
I'm pouring it now,
elements
but 2
and
more minutes. We're
piles of
taking our
disused
halfway
tools and
point
rags
shot.
and things that lead
Then we
you to
got
believe that
15 minutes left,
people stay
and I'm
here at some
jumping
point.
into the Patreon
And the
video
tunnel
tonight.
continues on
I have tons
beyond
of
that
energy,
in a very
and I'm
thin,
gonna bang
maybe
out the Patreon
6
video.
foot
We'll
tall,
talk after this.
2.5 foot wide opening.
we'll
that
figure
itself
if we're
looks
gonna-
partially
how we're gonna
broken
break up the
into
YouTube
ice and
video.
rock, like it maybe at one point itself was just sealed solid ice.
Can I check to see if there's any markings on the walls, any codes, anything kind of utilizing my can't,
make a
my thieves
perception
can't
check.
kind of background? Perception? Okay. No, not good. 8.
8.
That wouldn't be an investigation.
8.
Either way, you don't see any markings. You don't see any
They
writing.
passed
You
that
don't
on
see
the
any
movie Empire
symbols. It
Records.
looks like
Empire
this is just
Records is
simple,
glorious. Oh, they
bare rock
play
and
that on the movie Empire
So
Records.
nothing like direct.
By the way, that's the
minors or
moment
anything
I am
like that, or
waiting
any
for.
excavation.
That's the moment,
Oh.
not for
Mine-
Jay.
that's mine.
I've got to
One
rewatch it
second.
now. I know Coyote Shivers had a sugar high.
Can I go up and just put hands
Ninja, are
on
you
the wall,
talking
just kinda,
Coyote
like, drag
Shivers? That
fingers
makes
across
it
and just
even
make sure
better.
it's actually
I
real.
know the movie Empire Records very
So you
well.
work along
I used to
one
watch
side
Empire
and
Records
drag
all the
your
time.
fingers through,
I'm
and as
trying
it
to think
does,
of it.
You hear
the
kind of
song
the grinding of ice crystals,
that
and then
is
occasionally
what you're
these slick
talking about.
elements of smoother
I
ice.
definitely know all the
stone.
songs in it.
It's all.
I just
solid.
don't know the titles to all the
Close
songs in it.
fingertips.
So it could be
Like
one
the
that I'm
gloves.
thinking of and I just don't know
Beth
it.
takes off, I apparate Frumpkin and scooch Frumpkin into the hood of your cloak so that he crawls in a bit like a mink stole.
It's one.
Goes
Like
along for the
Sprinkle.
ride. Yeah. Little weightier.
No.
Little more healthy.
Okay.
Can I check the fire pit that has been used to see if there's anything in there other than, ash?
Ash.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Ash.
Some old insects you can eat.
Guidance.
Food?
Ooh, just in time.
You get an extra D4.
I do. This would be. Okay. Where's my investigation? 15.
15. You see within the ashes that remain here, some of it's wood-based burnt carbon, some of it is melted fats. It looks like with a lack of nearby timber,
Watermelon sugar
the abundance
high.
of timber.
Who sings that? Who sings Watermelon Sugar High?
Not available.
Because now it's
So
in my
you would
freaking head.
You see, there are various different materials that were used to start and maintain a fire.
Watermelon Sugar High.
That's what you.
And we're
acquire
at
from that.
beyond
But we're
the
good, because you had
Thunderdome
a
right
super
now.
high
Exactly hit the halfway
investigation.
point. Right now
You
to the
also
second.
glance
Cheers
over
to
while she's looking
everybody.
at the,
Halfway
the fire
point, 15
pit,
more
the
minutes.
pile of rags and burlap that rests off to the side. You can see some of it looks like long discarded bedroll elements. And you see what looks like the edge of a boot under it.
I think we're doing pretty good. You guys saw the bottle when we started. I said I would drink it till about here.
Take your shoes
we
off
actually
before we go
behaved
any
ourselves.
further.
We were behaved on this glorious
this
day.
look
I mean, we're gonna
like
do one more.
Shaped,
at least.
like there's a body that goes with
Harry
that boot.
Styles, I
It's large
think.
enough pile where a body could fit under
Harry
it, but-
Styles sings Watermelon Sugar High? I mean, it's possible.
Alright,
I still watch Empire Records.
I'm
I
just
haven't
gonna
seen
look at
it
Beth and go,
in years.
Towards
But when I was younger, that and Mallrats,
You're going, or you
like
want me
back
to?
in like high school, college
I'm
days,
going- I don't know, you're like,
Mallrats
I'm
gonna
and
go
Empire
there too.
Records were on constant replay. Those were like two of my big time movies to constantly
before
watch.
I pull anything off,
They
can
were
I- can I
very
poke
relatable
myself?
to the time
Sure,
of my
you poke
life.
the boot, and the boot
And I don't
shifts
know why I'm doing
when you poke
this.
it.
Did you see that? Did you see that? It's happening.
Not on its own,
Oh,
but when you push it, you push it.
Push
It
it good.
gives.
I want to poke the
The bear.
I can't
bear.
believe
I wanna poke
nobody,
the mound.
Okay.
including Sam, I can't believe Sam didn't do
reaction.
a salt and
Uncover
pepper
that shit.
joke. Rex Manning
dead.
Day, Ninja, if you go to my channel, I don't know why I said it like that. If you
Is that another
Google
military
on
hand
my
sign?
channel, or Google, if you search on YouTube in my channel,
Doggy paddle, doggy
I
paddle.
did in the first, I think it was the first year I did YouTube. I did a celebratory video for Rex Manning Day.
Pulling back
the actual
the
day that is Rex
scattered
Manning Day.
elements of
I did a video
forgotten
celebrating
and
Rex
tossed aside
Manning
material.
Day on.
You uncover
I think it
indeed
was my first
a
year.
frozen corpse.
It's so long ago I can't even remember because it's. I
It appears to
started
be a
5
rather
or 6 years
tough-looking
ago.
drow in heavy leather
Type it
armor,
in, search on
his face
Jay's
aghast
the
in
ViewMasters
with
page.
trails of frozen blood
You'll
against
find
his
it.
face.
There's a tribute to Rex Manning
heading
Day
from his eyes,
on the day
ears,
that
his
is Rex
nose, his
Manning
mouth.
Day in real life because it is a real thing.
You do not recognize this individual specifically now.
Dynasty type attire.
Indeed, the blade by his side and the armor he's wearing does bear distinctly Kryn Dynasty design.
Can I do a medicine check to see if, I mean, obviously this has to be within the last, if it's in the last week or if maybe this is much older.
Make a medicine check.
Make a medicine check.
I didn't say it. Got 24.
24.
Yeah.
Yes, in fact, this body the elements of it that are currently cold are beginning to freeze over, let you know that this is probably within the past few days.
Oh. Can I inspect the body? Any special markings? Any eyeball tattoos?
Sure, make an investigation.
Eyeball?
I'm gonna
Eyeball
kneel down next
tattoos,
to her with
eyes, the eyes
small
of
flames in
Nein.
each hand and bring it close enough to start.
What is Sam? Sam is like
Guidance.
eyeball tattoos. That's
Thank you.
what we've been
This is
working with this
investigation
whole
check, you
time,
said?
Samuel. Samuel.
Okay. 18.
18. So looking at there are no distinct wounds on the body between both of your checks. It looks like the trauma was internal. And the wounds, or at least the pattern of bleeding is identical to how you found Vestaragna, but you do not see any eye-like markings in the body. Nothing akin to what you found on hers.
I can't remember, when we were in the chamber with Avocado and we got the vision, did our ears
Avocado.
bleed? Did our nose bleed with that? Or was it just a bad vision?
Avocado.
It was just a bad vision.
Okay.
And a jab at Jay for not playing The
sword
Sims
next
again.
to his body.
Just YouTube cutting Jay short on his
playing,
goodbyes.
obviously a Green sword.
I will
but
look
it's a
after
well-made.
the stream.
I'll take it and I'll put it in a bag of holding.
Okay.
And searching
I'm
through
trying to
his
see what
clothes,
Michael.
Pockets, any notes,
there's the cut
any
short
messages,
clip.
any ordinances.
Rex Manning Day. The,
The
clips
blade left
Mike so
behind,
gracefully put
remains.
together for
Everything else in
me.
the body has been taken.
And a jab at Jay.
Okay.
Blah, 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 blah.
You want to talk to it?
A lot of my
have
videos
that
do
today.
get cut short
Why would I tell you?
because I
Think we
never
would-
know when to
thought we would have
stop
trouble
the
today, so
stream. So a lot of times I probably
Back
do
for
cut
trouble.
myself short when I say,
Totally
"Is it
fine. Should we
Friday
take
yet?"
head?
By the way, I
mean,
finally got the
couldn't
glass
hurt.
back as I crash into my other
Pull
glass.
that back out.
I had this
sword?
in the other room forever, and I finally remembered to bring it back in the room. Is it Friday
this
yet,
fucked
Mug?
up?
That my brother got me
No.
for
What are you
Christmas.
What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing?
You watch as Jester cleaves the head from the drow corpse. It rolls about 3 or 4 feet before coming to rest at your feet.
Why did you do that?
We do now. We
it's just
desecrate the
We
body.
just desecrated this body. Yes.
Later.
Oh, just
I mean, I get
pull
it.
us in first.
Yeah, I get it,
talking
but
about
yeah.
I
it.
thought
Everyone
you
was
had
listening.
snapped and we were gonna have to turn on you now.
Hold on. Casting decompose on everything.
I
but the
get
head, just
it.
to
I
get
got
going,
it.
whatever.
But yeah, you might want to warn the
Throw out
party
here, but-
before they think you're just
Caleb, do
cleaving
something
heads
with the
off
sword. What did you
recklessly.
want?
Well, he's holding two
a
flames
bit-
and I
it's a bit
shake one
much.
out
It's a lot.
and then I cast
It's a
detect
lot to
magic
cleave a head off.
on the sword.
Okay. The sword itself is inert. It is a mundane weapon. It is well made, but it is a normal weapon.
Okay.
Does that do? That does a
in?
full radius though to the detect
Correct.
magic. Anything else around that Chloe?
Nothing else that catches your attention.
No.
Okay.
What about the head that's on my toe?
Can we put
Not
it?
magical, but a little ghastly.
It's frozen. It'll
Just take
keep.
it and put it in the bag or something.
Don't we have a bag of colding?
No, that was
Not anymore.
A bag
another
of
person.
colding.
Yeah.
You do?
Well, this.
Oh, it's okay. This,
Wait, what is that? That's not the thing that shattered? That's a new thing?
I'll just
A new
A
piece.
bag of
rub it
There's
colding.
multiple bodies in it?
takes a minute.
I mean, it can just be the corpse holder, you know?
Sure. I'll just toss him the head.
I put the flames out.
No. We need
Not in time. After catching it.
Oh, good.
Okay. I need a moment,
more.
so I need 10 minutes to put this on ice. Ice. Everybody freeze. I'll put down.
I'll go scout ahead while you take your 10 minutes. So,
Okay.
you know,
I'm gonna before you head
down
off,
to the
I'm just gonna
final
really
8
quickly,
minutes.
give you some.
We're gonna do one more
resistance,
shot,
just in
everybody.
case.
At the 5-minute mark.
oh, thank you.
The
Tap
35
Okay.
35 and
So,
50
you gotta scout
seconds is
ahead?
going to be the
Roll a
final
stealth check.
5 minutes.
Still
So,
got
final
spread out.
shot of the night. Everybody pour
I
it.
always have.
Pour it
I
out.
know, but now
You're
you've
hitting
got
the
it.
radiators.
Never mind, I
If you're
cast
drinking
guidance
milk or
concentration
whatever you
doesn't
do,
matter anyway.
do what you do.
Okay, so you continue on ahead.
It's 20 minutes.
You do see, through this space, there's a shift in the ice patterns as the tunnel gets smaller and smaller. The ice seems to take on strange shapes around you, the hanging icicles bending at odd angles, and it almost appears organic at a flash from time to time, giving you the faint sensation like you're stepping deeper and deeper into some massive creature's gullet. It makes you feel a little anxious and nervous, and as the tunnel tightens and tightens, you reach that point rather rapidly where only one person at a time could pass through. You curve around and follow it down at the the steady decline. At some points it's slippery, and you kind of have to almost put your hands up to keep yourself going and not begin to slide downward. The slick ice here will continue to be an issue depending on the steepness of the area ahead of you. But as you continue forward and forward down for a good 100 or so feet, it comes to a wall. It ends at just a stone, sheer wall, where you can see there is a crack at the base of it, a little bit to the left. There is a large, heavy crack in the stone that kind of heads from floor to ceiling, and where it meets the edge corner of that stone wall to the floor, there is an opening where a person could probably squeeze through.
Oh, it's that big.
That's interesting,
Squeeze
though.
through very uncomfortably. We're talking like...
I'm assuming they squeezed through very uncomfortably.
The descent, you know.
I'm assuming they did so, though.
Through.
Like,
And
if you tell me a person can fit through that, then some
far-
people fit through that.
Yeah.
It's as easy as that.
I
If you tell me they can,
Frumpkin
there's no reason why you
sort
would
of
tell
say,
me
"Wow,
this
would
if
be a
there
good
weren't people
job for
squeezing
you,
through it.
But I can't command you, so I guess go.
Wow.
My
Shoot,
God.
Go in the hole. Go in the hole.
My God.
Go.
Make an animal handling check.
Jesus. This thing is creepy and crazy and...
8. Frumpkin runs through your legs and heads back to the rest of the group.
Ah, didn't work at all. Didn't work at all. Poor, scary Frumpkin.
Rabies.
Yeah, Frumpkin with rabies, exactly. Frumpkin with horrifying...
I will. I'll peek through the crack and see if I can see anything. First, I'll check it for traps. I'll check the crack for traps.
You got it.
Check the crack for traps.
Oh, Don Piano.
23 for
Don
traps.
Piano.
Why my eyes? Yeah. All right.
Internet.
Classic internet. All right. But no, Frumpkin is waiting. Didn't go completely back, but is now just waiting at the edge and kind of like letting you do your thing. Looking around the entrance here, you
We
rolled a
are
15, you said?
5-minute countdown.
For
Cheers
traps,
to the last
23.
shot, everybody.
23 for traps.
I think
No
Ninja and
traps.
everybody was already on top of it. I
Then
wish
I'll peek my
we
head
weren't stuck.
through the
I
crack
wasn't
and see
stuck
if
at
I can
work.
see anything.
Need some time
Okay.
to relax.
You
It's
glance
been
through,
a
and the
day,
stone
y'all.
opening
Hookah
seems to progress.
It was great
for
to
about
have you in this
5 or
entire
6
chat,
more
so
feet.
we're going to have the final shot
And then you just
to
see
Hookah
darkness
because that is
beyond that.
someone new that I don't think I've seen.
Not
If
a-
I've seen
not
you
a fall
before,
at all.
my bad, but I'm pretty sure you're
I
newer to
will
the
take a
chat,
piece of
so I hope
wire
you
and
subscribe
send
and
a
you
message
like
back.
and you're
I know
back
that
and joining us all the
Caleb is
time. But
otherwise,
cheers to everybody.
occupied
5 more
right
minutes.
now, so
Cheers.
I will send a message to Caduceus. Mr. Clay,
Oh, yeah.
there's a void. There's a crack and a hole and a void that keeps going for forever.
I spilled something on my
After
face.
together or all
message.
together at once?
What? Oh, hold on. What?
What?
Oh, no.
Caduceus doesn't know how answering machines work.
Caduceus
Hi.
doesn't
Hi, it's me
understand
again.
answering
I
machines.
can only hear. Hi, I can only hear you after I'm done talking, and then that's it. You get to say one thing, so say it now.
Now.
Okay, great. So there's a void. Should I keep going or should I wait for you? Now talk.
I would wait if there's a void. Void sounds like a lot. You should wait.
What?
Okay.
What's going on?
There's a void in the crack in the wall at the bottom of the sea.
Yes, I love it. There's a
Trying to
void in
remember.
the
It was a
crack
very
in the
confusing
wall in the
message.
bottom of the sea.
Oh,
Jay,
there's
have
a
you seen
void
Seven
and a crack in the
Psychopaths?
tunnel.
Michael? I
That
have,
didn't say if it was all together
but I
or one
honestly
at a time.
don't
but it's up
remember
ahead,
most
and
of
I told her
it.
to
I definitely know
wait.
I've seen it,
that's
or
relatively
parts of
small.
Yeah,
it.
it seems like a thing.
I feel like I watched it with a group of people, and we
So
weren't
what's the marching order
fully
here?
paying. It's one of those movies. I feel like
Did you
we
meet
weren't
up
fully
with
paying
Beth?
attention.
Yes.
Because
Oh,
I
right,
know
you
I
went on the
sat
slippery
down
slope.
and watched it, but I think I was
one
with a
at a time.
group,
I'll go.
and I don't remember much
So
of it.
Justin's
I know
up first. Who's after
one of
Jester?
my favorite people's in
I'll
it,
go
whose
after
name
Jester.
I always
Can have lights.
blank on.
Who's after
Take
Ford?
you out.
I'll go
What is the
Ford.
dude's
Yeah, yeah.
name?
All right.
Tell me the
Yasha,
main
I'll
guy's
Ford.
name.
I'll go
You know who I'm
after
talking
Yasha.
about, the guy that
Alrighty.
dances and
Turn
everything.
on a light too.
I don't know
Bo and
why I
Caleb, who's
always
last?
forget his name. He's
I
like one of
will
those
not go
people.
last.
I'll go last.
Alrighty.
You guys must know who I'm
So-
talking about.
Pardon me.
Only have another 2 hours
by the way,
though
or not?
on the countdown.
As you all
Hookadorf,
carefully make
good
your
luck
way
with your
down the
final
tunnel,
2
which is a little
hours.
tighter for the rest of you in
What the hell
comparison
is
to
his
Veth's
name?
first go. but you use the walls.
The main
and you
guy
can find little
from
finger holds
Seven
to get yourself
Psychopaths.
through. Occasionally, one of the
He was
icicle
just in
handholds
Argyle.
like snaps off, and you kind of have to drop it.
Sam Rockwell, yes.
Elements are
I don't know
fragile, some
why
elements
I
are
can
actually
never
stone
remember that
well
dude's name, and I
solidified
love him
the
in everything
environment.
he's in.
Nevertheless,
He was in
it's a
Argyle
little disconcerting,
recently.
the variations to the topography.
He was in one of the Mission Impossibles.
Frumpkin
Or maybe-
is still kind
wait,
of
no,
waiting
not
back
Mission Impossible.
from
He was in one of the
that, and you can
Charlie's
see
Angels.
Frumpkin's acting a little strange. This is kind of like hair's kind of standing up a little bit.
I see this now.
Yeah, it's
Well, I ask him here, what is the matter? What has got you on edge?
You get the sense that Frumpkin just senses strange magical energies, and it's making him uncomfortable.
Okay,
Strange magical energies making Frumpkin uncomfortable.
Kind of trots up next to Veth. So you're all now at the end of this tunnel after making your way down the curved and descending slope. Veth, you watch as they all approach, and you see Veth now there at the cracking opening at the bottom of this large wall, and kind of just sitting there looking back at you all.
What's the plan?
What's
I don't want to volunteer anyone's pet, but it seems like this is a job for a pet.
I don't want to volunteer
What can you
anyone's
see?
pet, but this is definitely the job
There's
of
this
a pet.
And through it, about 6 feet
Mr.
later,
Wright was made
there's
for
nothing.
Sam
It could
Rockwell.
be
Cute movie. If
fall,
you haven't seen it, I
could
have
be
seen it. I'm pretty sure.
gateway to
Isn't
the
it Anne
abyss.
Hathaway?
It could be.
Am I? Or oh, no, not Anne Hathaway. It's
Okay.
Can you
the girl
can you
from
send, like dancing lights down
the
the
singing
little hole
movie.
or something so we can see?
Oh my God, I'm
I
forgetting
could
her
do that, or
name.
we could do either that.
It's the
or
girl
we
from
could
the
send
singing
Catherine
movie
first to
is
look.
in it with
Put a
Sam
light spell on the
Rockwell,
cat's tail.
Mr. Wright.
Ooh.
Well, I really don't feel like
I
we're going to
can't remember her
surprise
name,
anyone.
but you know what I'm talking
Perhaps
about.
we just let him go take a look.
All
Do you
right.
have dark vision?
Cat? Probably not.
Whatever happened to her
Cats
too?
can
The
see
girl
the
from the
dark.
singing
That
movie
seems-
that I'm talking about with Mr. Wright.
Yeah, they're up.
Christopher Walken was the best in that movie.
Oh yeah.
Christopher Walken is the best in every movie.
This is my job.
How much time we got left? That's it. That's how much time we have left. It is literally to the second. As soon as you said that, I'm like, oh shit, that's a good place to stop. Amy, Anna Kendrick. Yes. What is Pitch Perfect? I'm thinking of Pitch Perfect. Anna Kendrick. As soon as I heard her name, Anna Kendrick was in Mr. Right. Whatever happened to her? Anna Kendrick was in all the Pitch Perfect movies. She had like a year or two of like being in a bunch of shit, and then I never saw her again. She's great. I like her. I thought she was great, but I just like never saw her again. But that is the stopping point. We are at 40:51. If we look on the clock, you'll see we started at 10:48, so we're 3 seconds past. But stop that. So now let's see real quick. Now from here, we're at 40. If I go the hour for Patreon, like there's a Patreon hour. You guys are telling me something happens at 1:51, but the break isn't to 2:24. Then the break ends at 2:42, 2:43, give or take, and then ends at 4:06 again. So exactly what this video was. So 4:06, and it breaks at 2. Or it stops at 2:43. So 2:43, what is the math on that? 2:43, 30. It's about an hour and 33 minutes. Hour and 33 minutes, 43, right? Am I doing that math right? 43, 20. Oh no, hour and 23 minutes. Hour and 23 minutes. Hour and 20. Is that math right? Am I going crazy? So when the break ends, if it's 2:43. Yeah, hour and 23 minutes. Hour and 23 minutes. Maybe should I stop at 51? That'll be a real short, like 11-minute Patreon video. I mean, YouTube video. But then I could give. I could give 11. Beep. I can give 33 minutes. Which will actually make it like a 2-hour live stream. Is it something like that crazy where I should try to break it up like that? Okay, fam, I must head back into Pizza Land. Hope everyone is having a great time. Ninja, you have a great night. Take it easy. Bye. Good night. The big bump is when it happens. So, there is no good place to stop, though. I don't know. Well, let me see how it rolls. I'm going to do the Patreon hour right after we break from this. And then I'll do the YouTube video and I'll see if there's like I'll keep in mind 151 and I'll see if there's a reasonable place to stop. If there is a reasonable place to stop, I'll try my best to do so because it is a short live stream next week, only an hour and 23 minutes. So I could stop really early and do like a 30-minute before the break live stream next week into the next one. We'll find out when we do it. But for now, we're going to call it a night. Good night, everybody. I'm going to shout out everybody. We got Vero G, Ninja Master, Emily Mary, Colvin, Amelia, clever name I made, Callisto Warrior, Queen is still with us. I might have already said Ninja Master, but you get twice. Michael, my moderator, and Lace Up Hockey was here too. I hope the dude is good. I don't think I saw the dude in here. Hookadorf, M. Gormley, Little Paramonster. We also had Star, of course. Star was in here most of the time. Daniel O'Day, 44. Who else was in here? I'm trying to see. I probably missed some people. Amy and David France. David, happy birthday. Tealbird, Adam Espinosa. My good friend Neil. I think Neil is just sitting in the background now. Akira joined us again for the first time in a while. I see Michael Sands, but I feel like there was an issue because he got blocked like 5 times and I never heard him again. So I feel like he was spamming garbage or something, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Either way, Shane Barron, Amy France, I already said. Hope you guys have a great night. And is it Friday yet? Because that's when we do this, on Friday. And I'm going to have to find where the button is. Doot, doot, doot. Where is the button?